All right, guys. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We back. We back. We back, man. Had a little emergency this morning. So everything is so far so good, man. So thank y'all for y'all support. Let's go ahead and dive right into our charts, guys. We are still pushing up towards the upside, towards that 570 range. Look like we're still trying to push up towards that area, so we're gonna keep that on watch. Right now, Bulls are definitely are in control. We are definitely still on an uptrend towards that push up towards that 570 range, as well as Tesla from the 580 to 590 range. So we're gonna definitely keep that on watch. So let's go ahead and look at our charts as the tariff talk starts to hit around 4 o'clock, and we're gonna see on how the market is gonna how we're gonna close out. So let's go ahead and hop into the charts and see where we're going from here, guys. So let's get ready to rock and roll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Y'all know what time it is. Let's go. All right, guys, we back, we back, we back. So far as that recovery of that 554.85 to 556 level, we did reclaim that bottom. Started to get that rotation right back up towards that 562 range and got that push on up. Look like those buyers are trying to push their way up towards that 570 range, which we are still on an uptrend at this time. So right now, calls are definitely still in control at this moment. So shout out to the calls who caught these bottoms, and shout out to the calls who caught around this 562.20 level to make sure we held that level for a little pullback bounce. So right now we're definitely still holding that key level, and we are still pulling up towards the upside. So what are you guys game plan as of now? Are y'all still long as far as this opportunity, or what are you guys game plans? What do you guys thought process as of now before the the talks of the tariffs come out? What are you guys thinking? Wonder why my chat ninja thing not working. Let me see. Let me double check this. Let me make sure it's working. Cause I tried testing. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see it working. Let me try to close. Let me try to redo it again. Let me see something. Let me try to put it back up. It's like my chat box is not working at this moment. Let me see. Let me close out my YouTube and put it back up again. Let's see. I'm gonna try to redo it again, guys. Hold up. I had my chat boxes out, but I ain't see nothing. I was typing in this morning. I mean, not this morning, but during the setup, I didn't see nothing going through. Let me double check this, make sure it's working properly now. Let's see. I'm gonna do a little test run real quick, make sure we're good to go. All right, let me try it out real quick, guys. Let me see. Let me try to test it. Yeah, still nothing coming up on this thing, on the chat box. Huh? That's weird. It's not popping up. I don't see nothing coming up in the chat box. It's kind of weird. Yeah, see every time I try to type in it, nothing comes up. Like nothing. If I hit test, see, it should show up, but I don't see nothing popping up yet. Yeah, I don't see nothing popping up on this bad boy. It's weird. But yeah, guys, right now we do have room to push up towards that 570 range. So if you're still in on your call, you do have room to push up towards that 570 range. So definitely keep that on watch. Well, you still have room to push up towards that level there, guys. So definitely keep it on watch to see where we go from here. So we'll be testing at the top pushing up that channel. So right now, buyers are still pushing up towards the upside, towards that 570 range. Keep that on watch. Keep it on watch. Right now, all I'm doing is looking at my contracts. As these contracts are getting cheaper and cheaper, so I'm just still watching these bad boys drop from different price levels. So that's all I'm doing is watching as they keep dropping. So just watching. So right now, we're still looking good. I mean, as far as costs, well, on my phone, I did a little $20 profit. I mean, I did a little small profit. I did it right here, this little pullback right here. So I got a little small profit on the little put. Little put back down from that what was that 563 back down towards that 562. Got a little, just went in for a little quick little scalp. I can show y'all. I can show you my P&L real quick. Which is like a little quick little scalp. Wasn't nothing really major. So let's see. Let me bring it up real quick, guys. Waiting for it to come up. Yes, they starting acting a little funny right now. Like nothing's popping up like it's supposed to. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, I'm trying to bring up my little P&L real quick. I'm trying to bring it up. Why didn't it pop up yet, though? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so quick little profit. Like I said, I went in for a put. Just took a little quick little profit. I just made a little $20 push on that one. That was in that little this little area here for that little pullback bounce. I went in for a little quick little put scalp real quick. So got in, got out. So it was like a little, like I said, a little quick little $20 I got on that one. just to see if we was gonna crack that 562.20 and fall back down, but we held. So I just went ahead and took $20 and just went ahead and capped out. Took the profit on that one. If you didn't see it before, I'll bring it up again. If you didn't see it, it was just like I said, a little quick little profit. You can see it right here. Well, I got in around the areas of 35 cents, 45 cents for the pushback up to 50. Went ahead and sold both contracts. Wound up ended up with a little $20 profit on that note, which should be right here. I forgot I put a little P&L back on there. I forgot about that. My bad. So yeah, about 21. Little 21 little profit on that. Little 21 profit on it. So it was a quick little scalp. I didn't hold it. I didn't hold it. Got in and got out because it didn't hold. So took that quick little scalp. So right now we still got room to push up towards that possible area of 570. Keep that on watch. So like I said, I just went for a quick little scalp in and out, 2 contracts. $20. Got that little quick scalp. So still just keeping this on watch, guys. Right now, you're still pushing up towards the upside. Still looking good, though. Still looking good. So, yeah, like I said, after we recover from that 554.85 and that 556, I mean, you just been rotating, getting that breakout above that 562.20 level, beginning that further push on up towards the upside. So, like I said, definitely going to keep this on watch as we hit that around that 570 level. So definitely gonna keep that on watch as we hit around 570. So I'm gonna keep it on watch. I mean, I might try to go for another put opportunity, to, for a little small one, just to see where we go. See if we're gonna get that little rejection around 570 for that move back down. So I'm gonna see where we go from here. So I just like I said, I just did a little quick scalp. Wasn't nothing major. $20. So I'm gonna try to add on to it. I'm gonna try to add on to it. So if I go, add on to that $20, I mean, we'll be fine with that. So far, still looking bullish. Still looking bullish at this moment. Still looking bullish. So we're going to be hitting some resistance coming up soon. It's going to be around that 570 level. So definitely keep your eyes peeled around 570 for sure. To see if we're going to get that break or we're going to get rejected and come back down underneath 570. So as we push up to this level here, keep that on watch. Keep that on watch. But yeah, she's doing fine right now, guys. So she just had an ear infection. So they treated her with some medicine right now. So she had a bad ear infection. So that's what was going on this morning. But she's okay right now. So just keeping this on watch to see what's going to happen as those buys try to retest this 570 mark. So I'm keep that on watch. See where we go from here. I might try to go for another scalping opportunity right around that 570 level. So I'm going to try to go for another possible one. See where we go from here. All right. So far, how many of you guys are in this play right now? I mean, I know I can't receive no messages right now. I don't know why it's not working. For some apparent reason, why I'm not getting messages. Let me see if I can try to fix this while this thing is making a run. Let me see if I can try to fix this. Oh, I see why. Let me try it now. Let me see. Let me see if it's gonna work now. Let me see. Is it on? There we go.
Test.
We got it. We got it.
Says.
We got it.
Test.
It's back up. It's back up. I see what was going on. Why wasn't it was doing it. All right. So the message is back up. So guys, y'all feel free to drop any type of messages from this point on Twitch, YouTube side now. So I got it back up. I see. I figured out what was going on with it. But right now, we're definitely still uptrending towards the upside. Definitely getting this uptrend from these bottoms all the way up towards that 570 range. So keep that on watch for sure. Keep it on watch. So if I can try to play the move back down, I'm going to try to go for it. I'm going to try to go around that 570-ish range. I'm going to try to go for it as we push up closer and closer to it. I'm going to try to test it to see if that 570 level is going to hold for that possible pullback down towards that 562.20 level where we could possibly get rejected and pull back down this way. So I'm going to keep it on watch to see can we get this set up. So like I said, I done a quick scalp in and out. Wasn't, like I said, not too big of a play. I mean, $20, but I mean, still better than nothing. So I still took a little profit on it. I mean, you can see it right here too, guys. Cause I got my little P&L right here. So $21. Wasn't too much of nothing. So we'll see. We'll see. Right now, still getting that push. And don't forget, guys, 4 o'clock, we have Donald Trump. We'll be making that announcement about the tariffs, guys, at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Rose Garden ceremony. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So right now, we're still pushing up towards the upside. Still pushing up. Still pushing up. So if we get this break above that 67.50, we got room to possibly push up towards that 570 range. So keep that on watch. We still got room to push up. Still got room to still push up towards the upside. So I'm still looking at towards that 570 range. Yeah, I mean, once I came in, I seen that we was overextended. I didn't want to chase it. We got off that VWAP level, pushing up towards these high levels. I wasn't chasing it. So I just went for a quick little scalp right about here. Went for a little scalp from this level here back down to 562.20, and I got out right here for the before the bounce right back up towards the upside. So I took a quick little $20 profit because I was anticipating it was gonna pull back, but once I seen that we held, I got out. So took a little profit, a little small one, nothing major. So I'm gonna see as we keep pushing up. I'm gonna watch my puts as they keep pulling back. So I'm gonna keep watching that. Keep watching. So I'm gonna let it keep doing. So guys, any trades for you guys yet? Anything on Tradecaster side, YouTube side, Twitch side? Any trades? Any trades so far? Did y'all get in on a long and ride that bad boy up? What did y'all do? I know I was out for a little minute. I do apologize for that. Had an emergency, so I'm back. So what did you guys do as of now? Did y'all go for a call opportunity or a put opportunity? So yeah, as me and Engineer are doing these trades together, I did put my P&L right here, guys, so y'all can see my every move. So I don't hide anything. Y'all can see that everything that I do, you can see it right now in the open. So I don't hide anything. So right now I'm only up $21 so far from that little scalp, that little put scalp opportunity. That was it. In and out, in and out. So we'll see. We'll keep it on watch. All right. Let me see if CNBC anybody saying anything, any updates right now. Let me see CNBC if they saying anything. The only thing that I see the updates on is stocks turn higher ahead of Trump's tariff announcement. It's the only thing we got so far. Stocks turn higher on Wednesday in yet another volatile session as Wall Street readied for the expected rollout. Oh, this stupid thing here. Expected rollout of President Trump's tariffs. Let's see if I see anything. Yep, Tesla climbed 6%. S&P climbed up 0.7%. But yeah, right here, the moves come ahead of the implementation, excuse me, of the wrath of Trump's reciprocal tariffs that will start with all countries. The president said Sunday. The White House revealed Tuesday that the levels will be effective immediately after being revealed at the event in the Rose Garden slated for 4 o'clock p.m. today Eastern. So keep that on watch. So that's why you're getting that squeeze up toward the upside before the announcement of tariff.
Says, your Tradecaster is off.
Oh wait, oh dude, did I forget to turn it back on? Ooh, I'm sorry. Ooh, my bad. Thank you so much, boss. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. That's when Alright, I got it on, boss. Thank you so much for reminding me. Appreciate you, J-Dub. Thank you so much, boss. I've got to turn it on. I apologize. I've got to turn it on. I had the YouTube and Twitch on. I've got to turn Tradecast on. I'm sorry. I apologize. I got it on now, boss. We should be good to go. So yeah, I was just trying to go for these little quick scalps in and out because I know we're on this uptrend. So I've been scalping in and out, trying to go for these little small put opportunities. I was waiting for the move back up towards that 270 range. That's what I really waited for that push up here to see if it was going to get that nice pull back down. That's what I'm anticipating for. So if I can go for that quick scalp from 270 back down, I'll go for it. So right now I'm just waiting on this little continuation push up this way. I'm just waiting on this little push. That's all I'm waiting on. And I do apologize, guys, for Traedcaster. I do apologize. I forgot to turn my stream on. My fault. My fault. But J-Dub, thank you so much for reminding me of that. Appreciate you, boss. So yeah, as I was stating, guys, I did go for a quick scalp for in and out play earlier. That was around. That was right here. I got a little, like I said, I got a little $20 profit. I mean, it wasn't nothing major because we didn't stay underneath that 562.20 level. So I did catch a little quick scalp right here, which I got a little $20 profit right here on this little quick scalp for the before the bounce right back up towards the upside. So I took a little quick put right here, and you can see right here my P&L is at 21. So took a quick scalp right there. So I was in and out. As soon as I seen that we were still holding that 562.20 level, I was like, nope. Go ahead and shut it off. Wait for the next opportunity. So I went ahead and took that. And as I stated, I got it right here, guys. My P&L, for those who didn't see it, I do apologize for my Traedcaster being off. So I did go for a little quick scalp. Wasn't nothing major. So you can see right here, I went in with two contracts, put contracts, one at 35 and one at 44. Got out at 50 cents, so I took a quick little 20 little dollar profit on it. Cause I mean, we only had a little small move right here, so I mean that was the only opportunity I had, so I took it. So $20, I'll take it. So I'm gonna try to go for a bigger fish. I'm gonna try to go for a bigger one. So I'm gonna try to see what's gonna happen around this 570 level as we push up towards that area. So I'm gonna definitely keep that on watch to see where we go. But do not forget, guys, we do have the Donald Trump's tariff announcements that's gonna be at 4 o'clock today, 4 o'clock Eastern, Rose Garden ceremony. So keep that on watch. And that's gonna be the day. So right now, just keeping on watch. We're still uptrending. I'm still waiting to see as we approach towards that 570 level. So I'm gonna try to see if I go for another opportunity. I took one already. Took a little small profit on that one. So I'm gonna try to go for another one. Try to see can I add on to the $20. So, I mean, I couldn't do too much of nothing. I mean, like I said, because we didn't crack it. You know, I mean, I did go for that little resistance here for that little pullback down. I caught a little quick little put opportunity, $20 right here, but we didn't crack 562.20. We wound up getting a bounce, so I got out at the bottoms. So I took those. Jump ship. So we'll see as we go up towards that 570 level to see, if we're going to hold underneath that level. So it looked like that's where resistance could lie in. So I'm going to keep that on watch to see if we're going to get that rejection around 570. Try to go for another put opportunity. See, can I add on to what I made this morning or this afternoon. J-Dub, any trades, boss? Queen, Tariq, any one of y'all? Engineer, any trades? Any trades? So I'm still just keeping this on watch. Still keeping it on watch. Still trying to wait for that 570 level. Still trying to wait for that 570 push because you're not too far from it. You're not too far from it. By what? Damn near what? Almost $4 to $3 away from it. So I want to see can we get that continuation push up towards it to see on how the market is going to react. So I do anticipate a little possible put opportunity around that little key level. So I'm gonna keep it on watch to see where we go. See if I can go for another one. I was gonna try to add more contracts to it, on my not swing trade, but my put trade, but it only grabbed 2 of my contracts, so I just dealt with that one and just got a little $20 profit on it. So not too much of nothing. Not too much of nothing. So right now we're still testing around that 566 to 566.50 level. So right now we're still testing around this little level to see can we get this little breakout for that possible push up to 570. So I want to see can we get that push up to it. So I'm gonna try to look for a possible put opportunity for a little pullback down underneath it. So I'm gonna see what we get. If I can take a quick scalp on that one, I'll take a quick scalp on that one as well. So nothing yet though, guys. Nothing yet. Tesla still holding. We definitely got that nice push from that 260 recovery for that breakout of that downtrend and pushed our way right back up to 280. Went on damn near $20 run from 260 to 280, so damn near $20. So that went on a nice little run. Yes, I had to miss half of it because y'all wasn't here, but I had to miss out on a few plays. So I'm gonna keep it on watch as we approach that 570 level. So I'm gonna definitely keep that on watch because I know the talks of the terror is coming out at 4. So things could possibly change, as we inch closer and closer towards the market close, because we already know he's going to be announcing the tariffs, the implements on it. So right now, that's why buyers are taking control of the situation right now before the talks of the tariffs, trying to squeeze as much as they can out of it. So, I mean, that's understandable. Get as much as you can before, that announcement comes out. So that's definitely understandable. So, like I said, what do you guys' game plans? What do you guys thought processes as of now? Do you think we may break that 570 for that push on up, or do you think we may get rejected on the 570 for that pull right back down? So, what are you guys thinking? Like me personally, I think that we may test that 570, but I don't think we're gonna get that breakout just yet. I think we may test it and get a pullback from it. So that's what I think that what may occur. So I'm gonna definitely keep this on watch to see where we go from here. So that's why I want to wait to see, can we get that continuation push towards 570. As far as my Tesla traders, guys, like I told y'all, as long as you hold that 580 level, watch for that 585 push up to 290. I keep saying 290. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about SPY. So right now you're back in this range here. You're back in this range of 280, 285, 290. So you're back in this $10 range. So we're gonna go ahead and set this bottom here, because that's where we at. Tops 290, mid area of 285. So let's make a duplicate copy of that and put 285 for right now. So 285, we in this channel here in this range. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do away with all of this since we didn't broke above all the key levels. So that's not gonna mean anything as of now. So what we can do is make an uptrend instead of a downtrend towards this way. Make somewhat more of an uptrend setup going that way towards that level here, and we're gonna do away with. As of now, as long as we hold above, we're gonna take away this. And take away this. But we're gonna have like a little safety net at 275. We're gonna have a little safety net still sitting there. So right now we're underneath 285. There's gonna be resistance with the bottom of possible bottom of 280. So in other words, putting you in a $5 range on Tesla. But Tesla is still looking like it still wants to trend up. So once we get that break of 285, you do have room to run up towards that 290 level. As far as SPY, we are getting rejected underneath that 267.50 level. We are starting to get a little slight pullback. I want to see, can we get a quick little bounce back up real quick, then a possible rejection. So that's what I want to see, can we get? Because I was trying to wait for the setup. I was waiting on that setup. I was sitting here waiting on it, just like I waited on this one. So I caught that little quick scalp right here. I caught that quick little scalp. Took a little profit. So I'm trying to wait for the next opportunity. So I want to see as we go up higher towards that 270 range to see, can we get that push. Boy, these little scalps, man, you gotta be in and out like real quick on them. Especially the route that we going right now. Yeah, you definitely want to be in and out, especially on the put contract, until we start getting some major bearish volatility. So let's keep this on watch as we possibly pull back down towards this 9 MA right here, which is around that 564.39 level. So let's keep that on watch to see where we go from here. I don't want it to start pulling back already, man. I definitely want to see it hit 570 and then pull back, where you got a lot of room to cover back down this way. Because that'll be damn near almost a $10 move. But from here to here, that'll be an $8 move. To 62, that's $8. And then all the way down to 60, it'll be $10. So I was anticipating a nice little rejection at 570 back down this way. I was trying to go for that second opportunity, but just still waiting it out to see where we go from here. See, can we get one more bounce back up towards the upside around 570? But let's see. Like we're already starting to pull back already, though. That's the thing. We're already starting to pull back. I mean, that would have been a quick scalp, but that would have been, what, damn near $20 worth from so far from that little bounce on the puts, about $20. Now, I mean, we keep dropping. I mean, of course, we'll even make even more. I was waiting on that 570. I was waiting on 570 to see, can we get that little push. Oh, that rejection. Looks like we're already starting to pull back, though, man. I was waiting on that second opportunity. I want to see, can we get one more bounce back up this way for this little 570 test. I want to see, can we get it. I mean, we damn near $5 to $4 away from it. It's like I don't see why they couldn't retest that key level before 4 o'clock. Damn, I mean, if I would have caught that quick little scalp, I mean, that'd have been $20 extra added. That'd been up 40 on the day. Let me see. I'm gonna keep it on watch to see, cause I want to look for a bigger catch. Cause like I said, this one right here was a small opportunity, so I didn't really do too much right here. I mean, a quick little scalp. I got that one. Yeah. So, Tariq, I caught a quick little scalp right here. So I caught a quick little scalp, a little $20 scalp off of 2 contracts for a little pullback. I was anticipating that we was gonna crack that 260, 562 level back down, but as I seen we held, I just went ahead and took my profits, and then we want to bounce back up. So you can see right here my P&L. So right now, as of now, off of one trade is $20. So I'm trying to see, can I add on to it, boss? Can we add on to it, boss? Because what I'm anticipating is a 570 test. Well, before the actual pullback. So that's what I'm anticipating. Excuse me. Well, I can go for another put opportunity back down this way. So that's why I'm trying to see, can we get one more bounce towards that 570. Try to catch these tops back down that way before the actual pullback occurs. So I'm trying to see if I can add another profit to it. So I'm trying to see, can I catch it? I caught one. So far, Tariq, I caught one, boss. So I'm trying to see, can I go for another one? Because, like I said, this one was a small opportunity. So, I mean, that's why I didn't make too much on it. Because we didn't crack that 562.20 level back down. I just caught what I could right here and got out. So, we'll see. We'll see. Man. I mean, like I said, if I would have caught that little scalp, I mean, that would have been $20. That would have been up 40. But it is what it is. I'm trying to see, can we go for another opportunity? Because I definitely want to see, can we try to go for that retest of that 570? Definitely want to see, can we retest that? Because we still holding up. I mean, all you're doing is coming back down off of extension from your indicators, back down to the 9 EMA. So I want to see, can we get a 9 EMA bounce back towards the upside? Because all you're doing is getting overextended, and you're coming back down off of the overextension back down to that indicator. So I want to see, can you get a bounce back up real quick to retest this level, then a possible pullback. So, because I mean, right now I'm using my margin account, and I only got one trade left on that one before I have to switch my money off to my cash account. So I'm trying to make the best of this one last trade that I got on this margin account. So I'm trying to make the best of it, T. I'm trying my hardest to make the best of it, because I don't want to jump in and out and waste a trade. I want to see if I can get make the best of it before I take a before I switch my money over. Because I got one trade left on this margin, one trade left. So once I finish this margin, I have to switch the money over to the cash account. So I'm trying to make the best of it. So I'm trying to see, can we get a bounce back up towards that 567 for a possible re-break up towards 570, then a possible pullback. That's what I'm waiting on. Trying to see, can we get it. I want to see one more little pullback bounce, test around that 570, then a pullback. So that means once you get rejected from 570, you're going to retest this key level here where you got rejected at for a possible flush back this way. So that's what I'm anticipating. So we'll see. We'll see if everything goes according to plan. Because I know we're still pulling back right now towards that 9 EMA. So I wasn't expecting this level. I was expecting this level. Why do I got 566.97? Why do I have that level? What was that at? Oh, that was right here. I knew I put that price point for a reason. That was what day was this? Last week? Last week we got rejected. Yeah, right at 66.97. Okay, so that's the reason why it's pulling back. Right here, this old resistance area. When you pull back down towards that 564.39 area. So okay, that makes sense on why it's doing that. Yep, right back down to this level. I could have went for a quick scalp. I could have. I wanted more than $20 though, man. I was gonna try to bump it up to at least 50 to 60, while I can add on to what I made already. I mean, that would have been a quick scalp right there too, though. But we'll see. I'd have been in and out of that play. The only thing about it, I just don't want to waste no more my margin trades, man. I want to try to get a good big trade off of it. I don't want no damn $20. I want at least about almost close to $100 profit on it. At least especially with this last trade that I do have for the margin account. I want to make the biggest trade on it. That's why I was trying to wait for that push back up to see can I try to go for a put opportunity back up, but we'll see. I was trying, man. I was trying. We'll see. We're gonna get a little pullback bounce to try to retest this key level. I want to see if we're gonna get a possible pullback bounce. Let me see. Because once I finish this trade on this margin account, I'm gonna have to switch my money over to my cash account where I can trade with that one. So I'm just trying to make the best of this last trade. That's all I'm trying to do. Trying to make the best of it. That's all I'm trying to do, guys. Trying to be smart about it. Trying to make the best trade as possible. Especially in this little uptrend type of situation. Trying to go for a put, I know it's a little bit more risky. Not riskier, but it's a little bit more challenging. Because when you're going on an uptrend, it's a little tough to try to go for puts. Because you get a little pullback bounce. So you got like little small windows of opportunities on the put side. Because as long as that uptrend keeps going up, you got way more on the call side than the put. Way more call side than the put. Now, the reason why I didn't jump in on the call side yet, because we got overextended off the VWAP, and you know how I am with that. I don't chase above a VWAP. I like to play either on the VWAP or around the VWAP. But yeah, that's why the only reason why I didn't jump in for a call just yet. Once we got overextended, I just... Tesla still battling around at 285 level. Still haven't got that breakout yet. So you're within the $5 range of 285, 280 level on SPY. I mean on Tesla. So it looks like you're in somewhat of a little range on SPY as well. Right in those key levels of 566.97 and 564.39. So you're still within that little range. So it hasn't cracked nor broken out yet, but you are on an uptrend setup still. So that's why I want to see, can we get that continuation push towards 570, because that'll be a whole number, which can act as automatic resistance. That's why I want to see, can we get that last push up towards 570. That's what I want to aim for, because I want to make the best of this last trade where I can add on to this little $20 that I just made. Like I said, it was tough. It was tough trying to catch these little puts, these little small windowed opportunities. I mean, I caught a little quick put right there. Like I said, you can see right here my P&L, $21 off of 2 contracts. So, I mean, got a little quick put opportunity here. So, I'm waiting on the next one. I had to be quick in and out with that bad boy. So, we'll see. People psychologically for it to sell after tariffs announcement. What if it will gap up tomorrow after announcement? Well, that's where it all depends. I can see a gap up, and I'll be real with you, Queen. I can see a gap up if we wind up closing above 570. That's reasonable, because you're going into the 570 bracket, which is understandable because you're going from 560 to 570. I can see a gap up on that, but if you stay underneath the 570, that's still going to put you still within the 560 range. So, I can see a gap up above 570. Yes, I can see a gap up going into tomorrow if we do get a breakout and a hold above that price point. Yes. But as you're underneath it, I mean, I could definitely see a rotation back underneath it, from the 570s back down to the, low 560s. So, I mean, right now I can just see this range. Can you see we haven't got back up towards that level yet of 570. We got rejected right here at 575. I'm sorry, 567.50. Now, the reason why we got rejected right there, because if we go back, that was Tuesday, I think, Monday. No, I'm sorry, Friday last week. You can see right here where those sellers came in at, right where my price point is at. 567.97, 566.97. You can see right here. Once, twice. The double top here, and then you got that little pullback on down. That's why they coming back in as of now in that same spot right here. See that? Same spot here. I mean, like I said, I could have made a quick scalp right there, but I was anticipating 570. I forgot about that 566 level, because I know sometimes it's a little tricky when you're dealing with an uptrend to try to catch these shorts and these little puts. I know it's a little difficult when you're on an uptrend, because like I said, when you're on an uptrend, you got so many like small windows of opportunities for puts, which is not long held. You got to get in and out. You got to scalp the crap out of it, especially like I said, doing an uptrend is a little bit more challenging. But But look like we all pulling back down towards that 564.39 in this little range. Come back to these little bottoms. I mean, I could have caught a quick little scalp, but I had forgot about that price point because I was too busy looking at 570. I could be honest with that. I could be totally honest with that. I had forgot about it that quick. Cause I was so focused on this price point, I had literally forgot about this price point, like right here, that was gonna hit this first before we got to 570. I had forgot about it. I'll be honest. Cause man, especially when it's chopping, you got so many little levels, man, that you gotta focus on before an actual whole number. That's the only thing, man. You gotta keep those little price points in mind. You know, 566, you know, 564, 563s. You gotta keep all of those in mind while looking at the whole numbers of 560, 570. And I had forgot about it. Yep, but that, like, again, that was from Friday's resistance right here. Pre-market going into the intraday, that's where you got that dump on off. From that 566.97 back down towards that 566.20, 62.20 level. So, yeah, I kind of lost focus on that. I'll be honest, I did. Cause I was expecting a rejection from 570 back down to 562. That's what I was anticipating. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I was anticipating. Man, I could have went for a quick scalp. Now that I think about it, I'm like, shit. Could have got in and out. That'd have been what, 80? How much I would have been on that one? 20. Almost what, $60 on that play? About 60. For a quick little scalp on that. Yeah, it's like from here to here. Would have caught a little quick scalp. Quick little scalp. I just want to see one more bounce. I just want to see one more bounce back up. I just want to see if we just get right, hit this level here, then crack right back underneath this bad boy. Because, I mean, I could profit a lot more from 570 back down to 562. Because that's damn near $8 drop. I mean, I could profit a lot more if I was to catch those actual tops. That's what I was aiming for. For like a damn near $8 drop. Look like we're already pulling back now. Man, we're already pulling back. I can see a big... Yeah, I mean... Like I said, I was looking at this as a whole number. I was looking from one whole number to the next, because that's $10 within itself. That's why I was anticipating, you know, a test around 570, because even all the way down to 62, Queen, that's $8. Down to 60, that's $10. You know, down toward these levels, that's between $15 to $16. That's why I wanted to catch these tops where I can ride that bad boy down. So that's why I was anticipating 570, but I think I kind of misjudged it a little bit for that opportunity. Damn, I think I misjudged it. Shit. Damn. I was waiting on this instead of here. That was my fault. God dang it. And I'm gonna show you why. See, look. And I'm gonna show you why, Queen, real quick. I'm gonna show you my proof on why. So as I was looking at my put contracts, right? I was waiting to catch these bottoms down here. That was gonna be around 80, around 80ish. So that means that those tops would have put it around on bottoms around 80, you know, around 83, 80 cents. Catch these bottoms for a little pullback bounce, because that means that as you top out, you're bottoming out, back up towards the upside. So that's why I was anticipating 570, like around that area, catch those absolute bottoms. As we reverse here, we'll reverse here. So that's what I was trying to go for. That's what I was trying to go for. Because like I said, I nailed the first trade. I was trying to nail this one, but damn, I think I kind of again, I was kind of aiming a little too high on that one. I mean, it's still an opportunity where that bad boy can still try to bounce and back, you know, retest again, because that's only one top. We could try to go for a second test. I mean, it's still an opportunity, especially if you get a bounce back up toward the upside and try to retest around 566.97. That'll be a double top. So I mean, it's still an opportunity to still catch it if we get that bounce back up towards the upside for that rejection. So I mean, I think it's still an opportunity, because that's just the first test. So I'm gonna try to go for it, Queen. Like I said, if I can nail it, I'm trying my hardest, Queen, to nail this damn near to a T. So we already got the first test right here. That's one touch. So we get a bounce back up. They'll go for a second attempt. There'll be somewhere. If we don't break out, that'll be a double top. Well, I can go for the second attempt for the possible move back down. So we'll see. We'll see where we go. Cause I'm trying to go for that big. I'm trying to go for that bigger trade. In other words, Queen, I'm trying to go for that bigger trade, where instead of getting a little, you know, pullback bounce, you'll get that pullback flush. So that's what I was anticipating. You know, we get like a double top or somewhere in that nature, where we just start to flush from these levels here back all the way down this way. So I'm just trying to see, can we get one more bounce? But look like we're already pulling back. I think I missed that. I think I may have missed that one. Shit. I think I might have missed it. Damn, man. We'll see. We'll see. I need to learn, like, T, that I recover fast, too. I mean, like I said, I caught a recovery right here. Like I said, I got a little $20 profit in this little spot off of a put. I got that one, so I got in and out on that one fast. So as we was going up, I was trying to wait for a big opportunity up here. You know, towards some strong resistance, but look like we're already starting to pull back already. So I think I might have missed it. I think I might have missed it. But if we go for a double touch, I can go for the second opportunity for a bounce back up to it. Damn, I think I missed it. I would have caught it. Oh man, I would have caught it. I would have caught it. Oh man, I ain't gonna lie, I misjudged it. Damn, I misjudged it. I was thinking of this instead of this. Damn, that would have been another profitable opportunity too. I would have added on to that $20. I would have been up damn near $100 already. Shit. Damn. It's all good. I still got my game plan in motion. I still got my price points in motion and intact. It's just that I'm gonna try to see if we can possibly get another bounce back up to retest these areas for a possible second touch. I want to see before we fall underneath that 562.20. I want to see, can we get one more bounce back up towards the upside, then that pullback. I want to see, can we get one more bounce back up, then that possible second rejection. Because I don't want to go for that bigger score. I want to go for that hit. I want to go for that big hit. Man, messed up my play. God dang, that 566, 67. You messed up my play. I could have got in at the 80s and just rolled that bad boy up. I'd have been up. Shit, I'd have been up. From what, 80 cents to what? Where we at now? One. Damn, it's still pushing. Damn. I wanted to, like I said, what I wanted to do was play these tops back down to that yellow line. Look like we're already about to pull down to it. Man. Messed up my play. Like it's going to the area I wanted, but I wanted it up here first, then a pull back to it. God dog it. God. We're already starting to tip over. Damn, man. It's like we only got these one touches. We ain't get like double tops or nothing. It's the only thing that just, God, these one touch plays. It's like I was expecting like a double touch when you retest and go for a harder drop back down. It's like we just been getting just straight one touches. Because like here, yesterday you got a double top. Where was that at? Right here? Yeah, so you double top. So you got one touch here, two touch here where you got a second failure. Then you got a nice pull back down. See that? But you tested twice. You tested twice at that level. Damn. I think I missed that first one. I ain't gonna lie to you. I missed the first one. Shit. It's all good.
J-Duck9 says,
I tried, boss.
I'm holding puts.
Man, shout out to y'all.
When would you sell?
Watch, J-Dub, watch for that 562 level. That's that old breakout level right here. If you go across the board, old resistance can turn to possible support as you come back down to that yellow line. So watch that as you come back down towards that 562.20 level, because that was the old area we couldn't break out of that we broke out today. So you notice once we broke above it, we turned that into what? Support. When you went red to green and you got that bounce. So that's going to be that floor, 562.20. So watch that key level. So you do have room to pull back down to it. You do have room to pull back. That's what I wanted too. That's what I wanted. Oh, man. I was trying to go for it. Damn. I thought we was going to push all the way up to 270, then pull back, man. God dang. It caught me. It caught me. I was trying to go for that second put, boy. I was trying to go for it. You know what I should have looked at first and foremost before the 570? That damn 50 SMA. I should have looked at the 50 SMA. God dang it. On my 180. My 180 told me right where it was getting rejected at. I should have went right there. And look what it's doing. Right what I wanted it to do. Man, that would have been a perfect. And I'm going to show y'all. Look, and J-Dub, I'm going to show you how perfect of profit that would have been for me. God dang it. Look at this. Look at that. Because I would have caught the actual bottoms and then rolled that bad boy on up. Look where it's at. Right at 170. That would have been damn near $100 move just off of that. God. Damn it, I misjudged that one. I misjudged it. I was, like I said, I was aiming here instead of here. That was on me. That was on me. Like I said, I'll take accountability for my actions. That was me. I missed it. Damn it, boy. I would have added on to that $20. I'd have been up almost $200 on the day. Damn it. Shit. Also, what time frame you use? Are you talking to Tariq? Yeah, that's what I use, Queen. I use a 15 to 30 minute time frame. That's what I use, and they work perfectly. I mean, look at the setups. Even on a 15-minute time frame, you can still see a setup. You know, versus a 30-minute. That's just a 15 minutes added to it. But even off of 15 minutes, you can still see setups. You can see you can see support lines, resistant lines. I mean, 15-minute works great. 15-minute works perfectly. I use them. I use them all the time, Queen. Yeah, I mean, but like I said, all you doing, and I'm gonna tell you why and another reason why you got rejected right here, and I forgot to look at my 180 chart. God, I could kick myself for that shit. I'm gonna tell you why. Cause right there it told me where it was gonna get rejected at. It told me exactly, and I had forgot about my damn 180. I was so focused on that 570 level. But if I go back to my 180 chart, look where you got rejected at. The 50 SMA. 50 SMA, you came right back underneath it right here. 50 SMA was at what? 566.29. Right there. God, I forgot to look at my 180. Right there was telling me right. I took my eyes off my 180. Damn it. Took my eyes off. Yeah, I took my eyes off on it. It was right here. And not just that, not just the 180. Like I said, Queen, if you go back a little bit, go back to Friday, where you got rejected at. Look right here. Look where my line is at. Look at that. Look at that white line right here. 556.97. Look where you got rejected at. Psychologically. Look where those sellers came in at. 566.97. 566.97. Then you got that pullback down to what? 562.20 for that dump all the way back down to 556 and so forth. So you fell from that line all the way back down this way. So we go back right now to today where you got rejected at. See that? Same area. 566.97 for a possible pullback down to what? 562.20. So, man, it was right there in my face and I missed it. Oh, I failed to look at my 180 chart. It told me where to get in at. Oh. Sometimes, like I said, I know it can be a little difficult sometimes getting in on the up, trying to go in for a put on an uptrend. I know sometimes it can be difficult. I know. That's why I went for that quick scalp. I went for a quick scalp right here. Right here. I got in right here on the quick scalp on the put. 2 contracts from that almost 563.30 level back down to 562.20 level. Keep that in mind. Old support can turn into new resistance. Where I got out at, got a little $21 profit. Like I said, I'll show you my P&L once again, who didn't see it, where I got in and got out at. So I took a little quick profit. I was trying to go for more than that, but we didn't crack it. So, oops, went to the wrong thing. My fault. Oh, god dang it. Yeah, right here. So y'all can clearly see it where I got out at. Right, oops. So I went in with 2 contracts, one at 30 cents, one at 40 cents, sold at 50 cents, so a little 20, like I said, quick little 20 cent profit, $20 profit, because it didn't hold. As far as the crack, it didn't hold, it bounced, so I got out. So that's why I was trying to go for a bigger fish up here. Man. I could kick myself for that one. I can kick myself. We'll see though. We see, can we get a possible bounce in a retest? We'll see. What's gonna be that next little, area as those bots try to move back up. Damn, I kicked myself.
What do you think the rest of the day looks like?
I think I'll put it like this, J-Dub. Right now we're in a range. Now, what I think could lead to more downside, as we close out, or as the Traedz Talk comes out, is that 562.20 level, this level right here. So I feel like, okay, we close back underneath that level by close, we can definitely get a fade back down towards 556 and so forth, because you'll be falling back down this way. Now, if we so happen to close back this way, then yeah, we can see a possible gap up. So right now, the main floor that I'm watching is that 562.20 level as of now. I know where the tops is at. I know where those bottoms is at as of now. So if we crack or close underneath that 562 level, like I said, if we go back into the past, where did you get rejected at? 562.20. Got to dump right back down to what? 556 down to 554. Go back a little bit. Where did you get rejected at? 562.20. Back down to what? 556. Go back a little bit. Go back a little bit when we got another pullback underneath that level. What was that at? From 566.97, you fell back underneath what? 562.20 with a dump back down to what? 56 for that flush. So that's why I'm watching this one particular price point right across the board to see if we're going to hold it. Because you can see right now, that price point alone can act as support and resistance. Because when you're underneath it, resistance, resistance. When you're above it, bounce, bounce. So as far as today, that 562.20 is going to be that pivot point. That's your pivot for the day. Above it, you got room to bounce back up. Below it, you got room to fade right back down. So that's why I'm watching that particular price point, which I was anticipating that was going to get a good rejection back down to it. That's why I was trying to go for on my put, but I missed that one. Shoot. I missed it. I can admit it. I missed it. I tried, though. I tried. But we'll see. Because if we do possibly get a bounce back up, I'm going to see, can we try to go for a retest from, from that 566 to even 570 level for a possible rejection. So I'm keeping on watch because we are trying to get a bounce. Still trying to get a little bounce. So I'm going to see where we go from here. Because we have yet to crack underneath 562.20 yet. So you notice ever since we broke above it, no candle, the bodies of the candles been underneath that particular price points across this board this way. You had a lower wick, but you have no bodies closing across it. Look right here. Look across the board. Ever since that breakout, no candle's been able to crack underneath that particular price point, right where that yellow line is. All the bodies of the candles held above what? 562.20, meaning that is a strong support line at this time. So,
I just feel that the closer we get to Trump talking, the lower we will go.
Yeah, but that's what I'm telling you, boss. Watch that price point of 562.20 because that's going to make the change. That's going to make the difference. Because if you hold above it, that's going to remain as a floor for a bounce back up. If you crack that price point, then yes, you'll start to fade back down towards the 560s, down into the 550s. Because that area is no longer support. Now that area is going to turn into resistance. So that's why I'm saying, even though we're going up and down, watch your floor level. Watch these candles very closely, J-Dub. Look at this. As I stated, after the breakout, let me ask you this, J-Dub. I'm asking you this personally. And Queen, after the breakout, did you see any of the, not the wicks, the bodies, the rectangle, the bodies? Have you seen any of the bodies of the candles successfully close below that price point, which is that yellow line? No. So that means that that's holding as a what? Strong support. Because those sellers are failing to close below that price point because that is where your buyers are sitting at. So that's why you have to pay close attention as we get to this level. If we want to get a successful pullback, we have to get a candle to successfully close underneath that price point where we can start to reverse the play back down from 562.20 back down into the low 560s. So till then, you got to play within that range from these bottoms to these tops. Because you see the area that you can't break out where you're getting stuffed at, that's your tops. You see the area that you can't crack, that's your bottoms. So play the range. Now y'all get it? Play the range. So as far as this area, you got room to rotate from what? From that 566.97 back down to what? 562.20. So all you're doing is playing the rotations from bottoms to tops, from tops back down to possible bottoms. That's it. Play the freaking range. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. Play the damn range. Play the range. Play the range. Stay within. Let's do this. As of now, we'll turn this green because that's support to make it easy. Green for your support and red for your resistance. About as easy as I can put it as of now, so far. So I'm going to change this red Boom, 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 boom. And there you go. From tops to bottoms. Because you can see right here. Bounce, green, rejection, red. There you go. So, play within that range. Play within that range until we either break back above that 556.97 or we crack that 562.50. Stay within this range until further notice. Either we U-shape and break on out above this old resistance or crack that support. Play within that range. That's the only thing I can give you at this time. Play the range. It's about as easy as I can put it, guys. Easy as I can put it. Which is why I was anticipating that. I was anticipating 570, but I forgot about the 66 level where I could have took that put for a quick scalp back down. Could have did that, but we'll see. What you said? What we said? No on what, Queen? Engineer. All right, let me show you what to do. Using a 15-minute time frame, right? Right now, Queen, using a 15-minute time frame. I'm going to show you how to easily do it. I'm going to show you what to do real quick. Oh, it don't really matter what time frame. 15 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, whatever the case may be. But if you're using a 15-minute time frame, draw you a price line, 562.20, and another price line at 566.97. No, none of the bodies of the candle. Yeah, see, but you notice because it's a failure pullback. That equals to what, Queen? A failure pullback. Because that means every time you pull back, buying pressure steps in, which creates a lower wick, but the body of the candle stays on top of what? That price point. That means failure pullback. Vice versa. Just like if you try to go for a breakout. None of the bodies of the candles are breaking out or getting above that price point. So therefore, that creates what? An upper wick, right? Because that means that the bears are stuffing you at this price. So you got these bottoms where the buyers are sitting at, and you got the area where the sellers are sitting at, thus putting you in a range. And you can also see the little pattern. You can see a green to red pattern. Look at this. You go up green, come back down red. Y'all see the pattern? Green to red. See that? Green to red. About an easy little pattern, even within that little frame, you can see a pattern. Look at that. Green to red. Easy little pattern. So as we pull back, watch that floor level. As we pull back this way, see, oh, damn, as soon as I said it, good Lord, what the hell was that? Good Lord, what was that? Jeez, Louise. You saw that?
So are you buying calls at the floor?
I ain't gonna lie. I was anticipating puts the whole time because the only reason why I was a little kind of paranoid about calls was because of the tariffs, because of the fear of the tariffs. That's why I was kind of getting a paranoid to chase higher and higher and higher. Well, I think we can start fading off. So I was leaning more towards the put side, which is why I was anticipating. I was really anticipating 570, but I'm still leaning on the puts. I ain't gonna lie to you, boss. I'm still leaning puts. I'm just being honest, because until that news come out for the tariffs, I'm not touching longs until then. We get some little bounces back on up, good, but overall, I'm thinking still bearishness until otherwise. I'm just being honest. That's why I was waiting for that move here, but it fell short right here. It's like, son of a... it fell short right what I wanted. I'm still aiming puts. I'm going to just be honest. All I'm doing is waiting for those strong resistance levels for that pullback down. Man. I had this all set up too, because I was going to ride that bad boy. I catch those tops and just ride it. Just ride that bad boy and just sit back and let my profits just take place. So I messed up one of my little plans, but I'm going to see where we go from here. We're still holding that 5. We're still holding this bottom. Despite the pullback. Just watch. Okay, what time we got on this candle? 8 minutes. So we got 8 minutes left on this candle. So let's see how we're going to close out. Okay, put it like this, J-Dub and Queen. If we expect more pullback, we want that candle here to close below that green line. Because if that happens, once that new candle comes in, it's going to be welcome to what resistance? 562.20. Because that means you have to go back up into a brick wall hit for a possible continuation down. So it all depends on how that candle close out. Now, if it closes closes above that 562.20, that's still holding up a floor for a possibility for buyers to still push back up towards the upside. So watch just one particular price point in general. I know I put it green because I was just trying to show y'all the channel, in this little range we're in right now. But that's really your pivot point. But I'm still aiming for puts. I'm just still aiming for puts. I was just waiting on that move up towards the upside to catch it. If we get a bounce back up to retest for a second for a double top, man, I can definitely go for it. But if we start to continuously fade, I mean, I can still utilize that 562.20 because you're underneath it. I can still use it. And not just that, you're cracking the VWAP. Because look where your VWAP is sitting at. Your VWAP is sitting right where? 562.20. So you got the VWAP and the trend line. So in other words, buyers may try to go for a bounce, a VWAP bounce right here, because you got the VWAP lining up right with that 562.20, thus giving you like a double bottom, double support. So you got that, including a 9 MA. So buyers may try to step in right here, which is why I'm not going for a put until we close underneath that bad boy. But till then, I'm not getting in for a put. That could be a possible strong demand zone for a pop back up. Could be a possible bear trap as puts are trying to move in here and buyers trapping them for that squeeze back up towards the upside. So I'm not doing that. Not yet. Negative. Not falling for a possible bear trap where that bad boy can push right back up towards the upside, because that's still considered a floor until you crack it. I'm not going for a put right there. If I go for puts, I like high prices. I like to go towards the bear's territory. I like to go towards a supply zone, not a demand zone. Now, I'll go for the 562.20 level again if that candle cracks underneath and those bears stay underneath that 562.20, because from that point you can fade from 562.20 back down to the 560s, even all the way back down to the 556, which will put you back down to this old breakout area where those buys came in this morning, back down to these lows around 556, 554, where you'll get a complete flush and a complete red to green move back this way. Because you can see on this side of that mountain, what do you have? Green, 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 right? Now, if those bears come in aggressive, we should see red, 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 red back down. Green to red move. But we have to crack that 562.20 to get the ball rocking and rolling. Because if we can turn that floor back into resistance, now you're moving down to a lower price point, which is going to be around 560. From that price point, then you'll come back down to that 556 to 554 level, which will come back down to these bottoms. So that's why that price point is going to mean something. We need to, again, if we want to see a successful crack, or that continuation, we need to get those candles to close underneath 562.20. What's up, D-Nice? What's up, boss? And that's what I was anticipating. Man, I was trying to catch it all the way down to... God dang it, that 566 messed my play up. But again, I forgot to look at my 180. I messed myself up. That was my fault. Man, I messed myself up on that trade. I overthought it. I was overthinking.
I think market's finna drop for the rest of the week.
We'll see, boss. Like I said, especially once we crack this key level, back on down to 560 to the 550s you go. Because the only thing that's holding you up is this range right now. You're in this range because you have yet to crack and you have yet to break out. So, depending on which way we go, if we can get a successful close this way, then yeah, more downside could come. If we hold that, then a possible reversal and a bounce back up can occur. That can occur as well. So, watch that one particular price point. Don't look at any other price point. 562.20. Watch that price point. How we close out. Are we going to close above it or are we going to close below it? To see on where we can go from here. Watch that. You asked a question and I replied. No. And I. Yeah. And no, Queen. I was looking at the wrong thing, Queen, and I apologize to you. When you had said no, I had misread that, and that was my mistake, Queen. So I do apologize to you. But now I got what you had said. I do apologize. Because when I seen no, I thought you didn't understand what I was saying about the range. That's why I thought you had said no on. I do apologize about that. But yeah, I had misread it. Well, not that. I looked at it late. I apologize. Don't jump on me, Queen. I'm sorry. Don't jump on me. I'm sorry. I can admit my faults. I admit that was my mistake. I'm sorry. I don't want the Queen to get on me. I don't want her to get me. I don't want her to attack me. She know I love her. But yeah, but watch that range, guys. Watch that range to see where we go from here. As long as you hold above that 562.20, 20 level, you do have room to possibly rotate your way back up to the upside because that floor has yet to crack. So keep that on watch. So as far as me putting a put at that level, no. Not happening. Not happening. Now, the reason why, J-Dub, I'm not jumping on the call yet, because I'm still using my margin account, and I got one trade left on it, and I want to make the best of it. So that's why I'm not trying to, bounce back and forth, because I got one trade left for my margin. So once I use that one, I got to take the money out of that to put it over to my cash account. So that's why I'm trying to make the best out of this trade, this one last trade that I got left on the margin before I switch it over to my cash account. So that's why I haven't, bounced from more, from calls to puts like that. Now, once I get to my cash account, I can do it. But margin account, I got to be careful because I don't want to, over exceed it and I get hit with that 90-day bull crap. Because I already had to call, and a shout out to Charles Schwab. I had to call them to, because I did go over that limit, and I had to get the what they call it, the forgiveness thing, where you do go over your whatchamacallit, you over your 3-day trades, where they can do like this one-time forgiveness thing where they reset it. So I had to make a call for them to reset it. So I'm good to go. So I ain't trying to mess that up. Plus it wasn't my fault anyway, because the TOS was messing up because it was showing I had day trades on it for some apparent reason. It showed I had 3 day trades. And then when I used one, for some reason it went down to just 0, and I made one trade. I was like, what the hell is that? So that's when I had to call them to fix it. So they fixed that problem. So shout out to Charles Schwab. Shout out to them, TOS. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. So shout out to the reps. Doing a great job. So now I'm still, instead of being stuck in that 90-day crap, they fixed it. So now they forgave me where I can still use my margin account. So that's all I'm going to say. So, I got that fixed. But yeah, like I said, Queen and J-Dub, watch that 562 level. Again, those buys could possibly utilize that area to try to bounce the push back up towards the upside. Now, for me, if they do push back up towards the upside, I do expect to see some type of a double top. Possibly around that 566 where we already got rejected at. And even for a push up to 570 for the move back down. So if we were to get a bounce back up, I do anticipate to see like a retest here before another rejection, almost like a double top. So I do expect that because I don't want to get in for a put here. I mean, that's more of a risk than anything, especially if we don't crack it yet. If I was getting in for a put, not knowing if this thing gonna bounce back up, I'm putting myself in more of a risk than reward. So now if we could crack underneath it, then yeah, I can go for it because we're cracking that level. But until then, I can't. Anything can happen right here. I mean, this could be bad trap setting up because, I mean, we'll see what's going to happen, throughout these candles. But right now, as of now, 562.20 is still holding. To me, that bad boy is still holding until one of those candles can successfully crack underneath that yellow line. So, till then, I am not going for a put right at a possible demand zone where buyers can step back in and push right back up. Negative. I want to see some confirmation if that's the case. I want to see some candles closing underneath that bad boy. Because that's going to be a little risky. For my taste. So I'm going to keep it on watch as we try to pull back to it. But again, once we pull back to it, we got to see that candle close underneath it. Underneath that yellow line and underneath that VWAP, which will give us that indication that we could be seeing more pullback coming, which we could now see from 562s down to the 560s, even back down into the 550s. Because you got to keep in mind, guys, we are still in this range, and this bottom is still considered support until we crack it. So just watch it. So I just didn't want to chase it, especially when I go for puts. You know me, I like to go for green candles, which is why I was waiting. I was anticipating this bad boy to push up, but then it wound up switching green to red right here, and then dumping back down. It's like shit. so they missed that play. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Now, the reason why I didn't jump in right here, I'm not gonna lie to you, was because we were still on an uptrend. Because I didn't know, whether the buys were still gonna push. Because, I'm trying to go in for a put doing an uptrend. So I mean, I'm definitely taking a risk on it. So I was trying to, like I said, I was trying to reduce my risk as much as possible. without, getting squeezed or, something of that nature. Because what if this thing would have squeezed up to 570? So I would have been taking a risk right here. But that's why I was aiming for this area, because I knew this is a whole number that can hold for a possible resistance level.
Champion says, yeah, buying a put at the top with 0 signs it's gonna reverse is chasing tops.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's why I didn't want to. That's why I didn't want to chase for puts right in these areas while we were still squeezing. That's why I wasn't doing that. I mean, I did go for a little quick put here. I got in and out. I got a little $20 profit. But I was looking for the bigger fish up here. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for the bigger fish for that drop right to that yellow line, right what it's doing. So I was expecting this move to be up here. That's what I was expecting. But we wound up getting it here. It's like, sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. So I'm like, ugh. It's all good. But like I said, what I messed up at, I forgot to look at my 180. To look at where that 50 SMA was at. And that's why I messed up at. I was like, oh shit. I forgot to look right at that. Because that SMA told me that we was getting rejected right under that 50 SMA. Like, crap.
Just like you would agree, I'd rather get a much more confirmed setup and make less than to get the tippy top with 0 confirmation.
Well, I'm going to tell you why I messed up at 2D Nice. I'm going to tell you why. I should have got in right here. And I'm going to tell you why I should have did it. Because what I forgot to do, and I can admit it, I forgot to look at my 180 chart. Because my 180 chart told me where possible resistance was going to be. So we go back a little bit. Right here. 50 SMA. 50 SMA rejection. Right here. I should have paid more close attention to my 180 chart. And got in right here, then caught it. That's why I should.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fast.
Yeah. So the 50 SMA, that hold up at strong resistance. Yeah. So every time you hit around that 50 SMA, you get a pull back down. 50 SMA, you get a pull back down. And right there, I forgot, and I'll be honest, I forgot to look at my dang 180 chart to see what that 50 SMA was to go for that chance. And I
think we about to melt as well.
I mean, look at the setup, boss. Look, if we go back out a little bit, I mean, it's still on a downtrend setup. Look at this. Every time you hit that purple trend line, pull back. Purple trend line, pull back. Around that purple trend line, you're still pulling on back. Now, the only way I say this play can be saved, or, if we're going to get a good, successful reverse back up to the upside, is we're going to have to get back above that.
Look like a deep retracement.
Yeah, because, I mean, look at it. You get these two-legged pullbacks. Look at this. Pull back, bounce. Pull back, bounce. And you're still underneath that downtrend, still feeding off of that downtrend still. You have yet to break out of that downtrend to move up towards the upside to go from the bearish side to the bullish side. Look at this. You don't see no candles crossing over yet. Look at all this clear space and opportunity. All due to this line that's holding up as a strong resistance. Every time you run up to that bad boy, pull back. You run up to that bad boy, pull back. Now, it all depends what comes out after that tariff. Things could possibly change. Possibly. But it all depends on what comes out. Now, the reason why I can kind of give it the benefit of the doubt for a possible pullback up, if.
D Nice Champion says, when is the tariff?
4 o'clock, boss. 4 o'clock p.m. At the Rose Garden ceremony. That's going to be today at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And I'm going to bring up the article, too, that shows that.
Says,
yeah, so that's what I was thinking. That's why I was going on that squeeze first. Because they're trying to milk it out as much as it can before Donald Trump opened his mouth about the damn tariffs. Because anything can happen from that point. I mean, he can put a pause on it, which could lead to a spike. Or he can proceed with it, which could lead to a continuation drop. So it's all depending on what comes out at 4 o'clock, boss. I don't know what's going to happen. Again, either he can put a pause on it. And, I mean, now, the reason why I say I can look at it from both perspectives. So, okay, I'm going to break it down.
Nice Champion says, 50% tariffs on everything for rest of 2025.
So, let me see. Let me show you what I mean, boss. Now, I'm going to speak from the bullish standpoint for my longs. I'm going to speak from a bullish standpoint for the longs. Now, if he would have put a pause or slow it down, where it will decrease the fears in traders, I can see a move back on up. Why? Because you have double bottoms right here,
Nice
552.
Pause this flies LOL.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to speak from a bullish standpoint and a bearish standpoint. So, from a bullish standpoint, if everything comes out positive, he puts out, a pause on it, and everything comes out good, then yes, I can see them proceeding off of those double bottoms from that 552 for that push back up towards the upside, which will break you out of that downtrend setup back up towards the 570s, 580s this way, where we'll break out of the downtrend from the positive standpoint. I can see that. Now, from a negative standpoint, if he's negative about it, then I can, which we already have right in front of us, is a continuation, rejection, and pull back down this way of retesting 552 for that possible crack down into the 540 levels this way. When you'll go from that part of the trend line down to the bottom part of that trend line. So I can see it in both case scenarios. So I can see it from a downtrend standpoint if things are bad, and I can also see it from an uptrend standpoint if things are good. So like I said, if things are good for my longs, go off of those double bottoms, 552, for that possible reverse back up toward the upside, which you will build an uptrend this way. I can see that if things are good. But then you have to also look at it from a bearish standpoint if things are bad. Because, again, if things are bad, you got to keep that in mind. Where's your floor? 552.
J9 says, just tracked 662.20.
Where we at?
J9 says, cracked.
Oh, yep, see what I mean? What I told you, J-Dub, boss, what I told you. What I told you. Watch that level. Make sure, even though we're pulling back down, make sure we close. What time it is? We got about 6 minutes. So 6 minutes. We want to see that candle successfully close underneath. Why? Because you'll be cracking the VWAP as well.
J9 says, could get a bounce.
So watch this level, boss, because you're right at the VWAP and that 562.20 level. So if we want to see, put it like this, J-Dub, if we want to see more downside, we definitely want to see a successful crack underneath those two bad boys, because those are your double floors right here, your VWAP and your 62.20. If we can successfully crack underneath that, that means that we can feel the gap from these indicators down to that indicator, which will put you down to what? 560. So that means you'll go from these indicators, the 9 and the 20, down to the 50, which you'll feel that gap fill that way. So that puts you towards that level. So, but as I told y'all, y'all go up, y'all come right back on down. That's what I told y'all. Watch that range. Watch that range. If we want to see more successful crack underneath that 562.20, we will get that possibility to fall even further down towards what? 560. Man, that would have been my trade. God dang. Damn, that would have been my trade, man. Oh, man. God, that would have been my trade. I mean, even if we didn't crack it, I still would have had a successful trade from, from that key level down to the yellow line. Still would have been a profit. I didn't have to hold it. I mean, still could have made a profit from here to here. That's still a good, decent loss. And I'm going to show you, J-Dub. You still would have profited good on that. Even in that range, look. You still would have profited well. So, look. Let me go back a little bit. Go back. Caught those bottoms at 83. You ain't up there near $2. You still would have made up almost $200. That's still a profit. Still would have banked on it. Whether you crack this or not, from here to here, you still banking.
J9 says, I'm in with a put.
What was your entry? J-Dub, what's the entry, boss? Man, that was the setup I wanted too. And like I said, I messed up because I was aiming for 570 instead of 560. God, why didn't I look at my 180 chart? God dang it. I'd have been out of that play. Quick, move from here to here, I'd have been out. From there to there, I'd have been out.
Says,
shit.
SPY 561 at 0.79.
Wait, you got in at, wait. That's your exit or that's your entry? Because if you're going for an entry, your entry should have been around at least 565, 566, down to 561. So what was your entry? So your entry is at 561? So again, you would have had some better entries like around 566, 565. That would have been some good entries down to that level.
Says, SPY 561 put.
Okay. So since you in that level, okay, so I'm going to try to help you out as best as I can. Okay.
566.
So you got in at 566. Oh, well, you good. I'm jealous. Oh, J Dub, I'm jealous of you, man. You got in the entry.
J-Dub,
You
nice.
lucky somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, you lucky somebody. Oh,
J-Dub, nice.
you lucky banking.
Thank you.
You lucky banking somebody. You lucky. That's what I wanted. God, you banking on my position I wanted. You dirty, dirty. But nah, shout out to you though, J Dub, man. Oh, you lucky. Oh, you lucky. God, he lucked up on it. He got it. He got it. Damn. J Dub got my position I wanted. He got to put. You got it, boss. Cause you got room to. You actually got room to possibly fall back down to the 560s. Cause that. I mean, again, you'll go from the 9 MA, 20 MA, where you'll feel that gap filled all the way down to that 50 SMA, which is all the way around 560. So you got a good chance of hitting 560. You got a good possible chance of hitting 560. You lucky somebody. Oh, you lucky. Oh, you lucky. Look how much I'd have been up to. Jeez Louise. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, you lucky somebody. J Dub, I can't stand you right now. Oh, I can't stand you. Oh, I can't stand you on that one. God, dog. And I had a perfect contract too. Lows was 80 all the way to almost $2.50. Oh. Oh. And again, I blame myself because I misjudged it. Because again, I was going for 570 instead of 566, and that was me. That was me. I misjudged it because I forgot to look at my 180. God dang it.
Sebirod 24 said. I got the same exact.
Oh, I can't stand y'all. I can't stand y'all. I can't stand none of Sam Bro and J Dub. I can't stand none of y'all, man. Y'all throwing it in my face, man. It's not even fair. I'm jealous, man. Y'all throwing it in my face. That ain't even fair. That's not fair. How dare y'all? But now I'm messing with y'all, man. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. But y'all know. But you see, but Seb Roy and J Dub and Queen. Now you see what I mean by playing the range, right? Now you see what I mean by playing the range. All you do is play these ranges. You got good opportunities, good entries. From call opportunities up, from put opportunities down. I mean, once you start to understand your range, play the range. That's all you have to do, guys and gals. Play the range. You will have like to the closest, bestest entries possible, where your risks are low and your rewards are high. And that's what I've been breaking down to you guys. That's what I've been going over and over. Play the range. Understand the past. How did I figure out 566.97? All I did was go back to the past. I went back to Friday's area. Right, where was it at? Right about, where you at? Right here. All I did was take Friday's pass. Where the sellers come in at? Around 566.97. 566.97. Then you got that pullback to 562.20 on down to the 560s. And when you got that nice little dump on off. So, shout out to y'all, bro. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Y'all got the move I wanted. Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh, I'm so jealous. How dare y'all jump on the party bus and leave me on the streets? How dare y'all hop in the party bus with all the excitement inside the bus, and I'm by the bus stop with all these strangers with my stranger whistle, whistling out stranger danger, leaving me stranded, talking about, oh, where Jay at? Like, you know what? Nah, I'm just joking, man. But congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Lucky somebody. Boy, y'all lucky. God, y'all lucky. Oh, y'all lucky. Can't stand y'all. I can't stand y'all. Can't stand y'all. But I'll put it like this, guys. Y'all see how not difficult trading can be? Once you stop getting impatient, just jumping in at random times, jumping in at random areas, and just understand the rotations and just play off of it. Like, sit back sometimes. Give it some time to set itself out. Wait for the economic data to get out of the way. From 9:45, 10 o'clock, or whatever the case may be. And wait for the dust to settle to get a better entry. If it's spiking on up and you missed that opportunity, okay. If you missed the front part of the move, okay, play the back end of the move. If it's spiking on up, all right, go for a put opportunity. Okay, if it's dumping on down, go for a possible call opportunity. Because you're going to get a reversal sooner or later where it's going to hit an area of support or even resistance where you're going to see a reversal. That's it. If you miss this spike here, all right, go for possible put opportunity, because think about it. As much money as you made up on the green side, you can make as much money on the downside in the red. See all the green candles up? You can get damn near the same amount of candles on the red down. So, I mean, if you miss the front part of the move, catch the back part of the move. That's pretty much it. But now y'all see what I mean about rotations, about playing rotations, waiting at certain times, wait for 12 o'clock transitions, wait for 2 o'clock transitions, and go for the best opportunities. You know, to avoid getting caught in chops and all these different type of situations. Now you see why I jump on you guys about that? About just being patient, waiting on setups. You know, look for certain patterns, look for something that'll give you a heads up on where the market could go. Whether it's a cup and handle pattern, inverted cup and handle pattern, uptrend, downtrend. If you are in the range, watch the range. What type of range are we in? Where the tops, where the bottoms. Find some type of edge on it to get a better understanding of it. That's it. To get a better understanding. It's so easy to trade from that point by just having patience. And then from that point, if you are trading options, then what you do is, I'm going to tell you what I do. This I don't know if y'all do this.
So you think a bounce is coming, EOD?
Right now, J-Dub, right now you still need the 5. You got to think about it. You still need the 9 MA. You still need the 20 MA. Because right now, yes, you're getting a little bounce, but look where you underneath still. Now, unless those buyers can recover back on top of 562.20, then that's when you have something to worry about, because they're trying to turn it back into a floor. But they could, possibly, I'm talking about sellers, could be possibly setting up a bull trap as they push back on up, as sellers try to push them back on down. So watch that key level. The main thing, if you're in on a put, make sure you stay underneath the price point of 562.20. Because there could be a simple little bull trap getting set up for a bounce where they're getting trapped for a move back down. But watch to see on how we're going to close out, see on how this candle is going to react to it. Because you got to keep in mind, you're back underneath it. You're back underneath it. So just keep it on watch to see on how we close out. See how you go up and you're getting that rejection back down? See where the bears are trying to stuff you out at? Just keep it on watch. So I'm going to watch it with you. So watch that candle. Let's just see if those bears going to continue to set up some type of bull trap to try to push them back down. But let's see. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Because that's going to be an area now. It's going to be a battle. Because you're going to have sellers trying to hold you down. You're going to have buyers trying to get back up. So keep it on watch. Keep it on watch to see how we hold up around that price point. But that's why I wanted to play the range from here to here, where I can get in and get out, not knowing what's gonna happen. Like at this point, I wouldn't have gave a damn. I'm just gonna be honest. I would have took my profits from these tops down to these bottoms, and then wait for another opportunity. I mean, I'm just speaking on me, because I already knew what my price level was at in my head. I knew what I was anticipating. You know, from these tops back down to this pivot point. You know, I would have been in and out, done, waiting for another opportunity. Yeah, like I said, I really don't like the whole plays. Like, especially certain things like this, I get in and out. I'm in and out. I know the price points, I'm in and out. I wouldn't mind. I mean, I know y'all in it because I ain't trying to jinx y'all, but I wouldn't mind a double top. I'm just saying, I wouldn't mind another double top. We push back up and get rejected once again here, and then come back down. I wouldn't mind that bad boy. What? Tots. Wait, what you said? Wait, Green Days? Looking to get in on a put at the crack of 560. Sabroy, what's up, boss? Thank you so much for resubscribing, boss. Let me show you some love, man. Thanks so much.
For 2 months.
Man, boss, appreciate you. Let me show you some love real quick. Where's it at? Where my resubscribe thing at? Thanks so much for the resubscribe, boss. Thank you so much for resubscribing. Thanks so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you, boss. You're a G. Thank you. Like I said, Green Days. My first initial attack on the put side, like I said, I was aiming for, these tops back down to the yellow line, because that's your pivot point. That was my first move. Now, if you want to see a 60 drop, what needs to happen is you got to close and get back underneath that 562.50, 562.20. You got to get back underneath that, because you want to get rid of that floor. So you definitely want to see if sellers can step in. You want to see them push that candle back underneath 562.20 for that continuation drop this way. But as long as that 562.20 holds, boss, that floor, you'll remain in this range. You can see the range right here. When you held on top of 562.20, where did you rotate from? 562.20 up to 566.97, back down to what? 562.20. You stayed in this range here. Now, if those buyers were to reclaim that level, that'll put you back in that range, meaning that 562.20 will go back into being a floor, meaning that the buyers may try to go for a possible another retest of that possible 566.97. So, if you want to see a successful 560, you got to fall back underneath that 562.20. You have to fall back underneath that point blank. You got to fall back underneath that floor. That's, like I said, when I was going in for my first put opportunity, well, my second put opportunity, I wanted to play from here to here. I wasn't holding it. I wanted to get it. I wanted to get in, get out, done with it, wait for another opportunity. I was gonna scalp. Especially in a in a little uptrend type position. I wanted to scalp as much as possible. Like I said, I got one scalp this morning. I got this one here, which was really not too much of a big thing right here. So I wound up making what, $21 off of that, off of 2 contracts, off of that put, back down towards that 562.20. I got out right at that same purple line. So the next level I wanted to do was go up a little bit higher and then go for a harder slam back down to that same exact price, which it did it here. The punk month. That's why I said that 566.97 messed me up, boy. That was gonna be my trade right there, you dirty. That was gonna be my trade right there. That was gonna be my trade right there. I was gonna be in and out. That'd have been 2 trades down. Damn near putting me at $200. Then I'd have been going for a third trade as it went up even higher. If we do go for a possible higher spike back up. So I want to catch every little area.
JDuff9 says, ain't looking good for puts now.
Yeah, because well, you're back on top of that 562.20 level. You're still back on top of it right now. So you're back on top of that level. What time we close this candle out? In about 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. And the reason why you're getting the bounce is because you got Tesla bouncing back up off of that 280 range, trying to push back up to 285. But that bad boy still look like it's arcing. So that may possibly be a temporary push. So keep it on watch. Let's see. Because it looked like it want to arc. Because, yeah, that's what's helping push the spot up, is that it's Tesla pushing. You can clearly see that right here. 280 is pushing. Because everything else pulling back. Meta's pulling back. What about Nvidia now? Nvidia. Is Nvidia bouncing? No, Nvidia's still pulling back. The only one that seems to be bouncing is Tesla. See? That's the only one that seems to be contributing to the spot is Tesla's bounce. Yeah, that's what's pushing it. Because everything else is pulling back. I mean, you kind of see the similarity. See that? Look at that red to green. It look very similar to each other. That's Tesla doing that. That's Tesla's push. So what Tesla would need to do is stay underneath that 285. So again, just keep it on watch, J-Dub. We haven't closed out yet. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Cause we got about 4 minutes till we close out. Let's see what we get. Yeah, that was what time is it? 2:41. I don't think nothing came out though as far as news or anything. No, nothing came out. That's why I told y'all I wanted to play a range down to the yellow line. That's why I told y'all I wasn't going to hold that yellow line. I was going to play from where the tops was back down to that yellow line, get in and get out. That's why I said I wasn't holding it. I was getting in for a quick scalp. I mean, off of that, well, alone would have been up to damn near $200. So it could. Again, we keep pushing. It may try to go for a possible retest of that 566.97 if we get that push. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind it. Because if we go for a double top, I'll damn sure go for it. I'll damn sure go for it. But like I said, what will contribute to spy pushing is Tesla. Tesla's the one that pushed. Yeah, I was trying to go for another trade, Tariq. excuse me. I was trying to go for my second trade, but again, I anticipated 570 instead of 566. Well, I could have played that quick scalp, but I was aiming too high and I missed out when I was like I tried to do it, boss. I was trying to go for like at least about a $200 profit on that one. It's like shit. All right, keep it on watch, J-Dub. Let's see, boss. Let's see. Keep it on watch, cause Tesla has yet to still break above 285. Still have yet to break above 285. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Cause Tesla's still looking a little weakish, cause you got a little bounce, but it still haven't got that breakout yet. Cause like I said, if you notice, once Tesla gets weak, you see SPY getting weak. It's doing exactly what Tesla's doing. See that? See how you got an upper shadow? Upper shadow. Red to green, red to green. It's doing exactly what Tesla's doing. It's following that bad boy. Shout out to you, Tito. Tariq, shout out to you, boss. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yeah, so J-Del, right now, it's still looking a little weak. Still keep it on watch. It might be a little temporary bounce. Just keep it on watch. Let's see. Let's just see where we go. As long as Tesla start to build weakness, it's gonna make SPY weak. Cause all it's doing is following it. So we need Tesla to start pulling back for sure. We need Tesla to start pulling back into the 281s, back down to the 280s for sure. Cause that's definitely gonna contribute to weakness on SPY. Cause you still haven't gotten back above the 9 EMA yet. Got an upper shadow. We got 1 minute left. 1 minute left. You still need the 9 EMA. Still need that bad boy. Still underneath. Still underneath. So you may possibly be getting rejected right here. This old area right here. Look like that's where you're getting stopped out at right here. Right around that 563.30 level. Seems like that's the area we're getting stopped at right now. I'm stuffed right here. Let's see how we're going to close out. Yeah, that's why when my trades, I wasn't holding for nothing. I was scalping the crap out of them. Because not knowing what's going to happen during these tariffs, no. I ain't holding no position until after. That's why I was in and out these plays. In and out. I ain't holding nothing until after the tariff comes out. Because we don't know what type of effect it's going to have on the market. We don't know if we're going to spike. We don't know if we're going to drop. Because we don't know what he's going to say. The only thing I can say is scalp your ass off. And I mean, again, I'm going to tell you this out of love to everybody. Scalp your ass off as much as possible until after the talks of the tariffs. Because we don't know what's going to be said. We don't know. We don't know if he's going to put a pause on it. We don't know if what's going to possibly happen. If he delays it, put a pause on it, yes, that's going to add to positivity. It's going to add to a spike. But then you got to think about the retaliation from these other companies as well.
I should have sold. JDup9 says. DNG. JDup9 says. Dang.
Yeah, and like I said, and J-Dub, like I said, that's because of Tesla. That's because of Tesla doing that. Cause look at it. Like I said, it's the same exact candles. It's doing the same exact thing.
I think we going up.
That's why I haven't jumped in yet. That's why I'm just waiting. Man, I wanted that. Man, we'll see. We'll see. Cause like I told y'all, as long as you stay on top of 562.20, you got room to rotate up. If you stay underneath it, you got room to rotate down. Let's see. Yeah, that Tesla push came out of, I don't know where the hell that came from. Cause I don't think they released anything on Tesla, not that I know of. Look like buyers just stepped in, and what time was this? 2:30. I don't think nothing was said on Tesla that I know of. Let me take a look. Let me go to Tesla real quick. Tesla. I'm trying to see if anything was said on it. 3 hours ago, nope, they said Tesla sell plunge, biggest decline. I mean, it seemed like all negative stuff they saying. Yep, 3 hours ago, Tesla sales plunge, biggest decline in history. Tesla reports 336,000 vehicle deliveries in the first quarter, 32% drop from a year. Tesla delivery disaster. It's all negative stuff.
Elon is leaving the government.
Yeah, it's all negative. Like I said, I don't see anything positive on Tesla. Tesla shares rise on report Elon Musk. Oh!
So more focus on Tesla.
Okay, yeah, I do see that right here. Yeah, they said Tesla shares rise on report Elon Musk could be leaving Doge post soon. But they said soon. They didn't say he was doing it though. All right, let's see, J-Dub, stay, keep the faith, boss. Let's see where we go, boss. I'm trying to rock it out. I'm trying to hold it with you. What you got today? Tariq, what you got, boss? Got to call in at 576 calls. 576 calls. Yeah, I knew today, like I said, man, today gonna be a little tricky, man, because I gotta think about it. We got the tariffs. The talks of the tariffs gonna be coming out. Yeah, that's why I was trying to play these moves early during out the day before all of this. That's why I was trying to catch these moves early, because, man, not knowing what's gonna be happening. What's gonna be happening? Because people that's still afraid, the fear of the market, not knowing what's gonna be coming out with the tariffs. People probably trying to take opportunities for the possible lows. I mean, it's just gonna be all over the place. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Crazy. It's gonna be interesting though. Start low and buy slow with confirmation. Add more. Good luck. Yeah, cause like I said, Tariq, the main thing, if you're going in on calls, the main thing, like I told you, the floor level that you want to stay on top of is 562.20. 562.20, where you will get that continuation, that rotation from that level back up towards this that area 566, when you'll get another rotation. As long as you stay on top of 562.20. Now, if you crack that bad boy, go back underneath 562.20, that could lead to downside back down towards these old areas from this morning, back down towards the 560s, 558s, back this way. But right now, you hold on top of it. Hold on top of it. So, look like I said, all SPY's doing is following Tesla exactly what it's doing. So, whatever Tesla's about to do, SPY's going to follow it. We'll see. We'll see where we go from here. So Tesla pushes, SPY's gonna push. Yep. J-Dub, yeah, that's the only thing that caused that commotion was Tesla. That Tesla bounce. That's what caused the commotion. Caused the interference as far as the pullback. And let me see. Where these bottoms at? Damn, boy. So we got one trade on the call and one trade on the put. All around that 562.20. Boy, this is going to be interesting. Because you're still around that price point. Still around that price point. Anything can happen. Anything can go. But as long as you're on top of it, I mean, that's bullish because that's support. But if you crack it, did you get... Oh. Did you tell? You know you text me. Did you text me? Oh, you talking about Tariq. Me and Tariq. No, you must be talking to Tariq. You ain't text me. It wasn't me you text. You gotta be Tariq talking about. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Which way do the market want to go from this 562.20 level? Do we want to hold above it or do we want to go back below it? Let's see what is about to happen, guys. What is about to happen? What is about to happen from this price point? Are we going to hold and bounce or are we going to crack right back underneath it? What is this bad boy about to do? If we crack it, J-Dub be back in the lead. J-Dub be back in the lead on that. Let's see. Let's see. We put it right back down to it. Because you got to remember this old area here from this morning. Remember that was the area we was in before the breakout. See that? We was in this little range. That 563.30 down to that 562.20. Then we got that breakout. So we're right back in this little range once again. Right back in that little range again. So question is, will we get another breakout? Or will we actually reverse this time instead of breaking out, actually crack down? So let's see. What will we get? What will we get from this point? Like I said before, this morning we got to break out within that range. What's going to happen in this range now? Will we do the opposite or will we get the rinse and repeat? What is about to happen? What is about to happen? That's why I wait for tops. That's why I wait for tops. I wait for tops. Man. But shout out to you, T. Tariq, shout out to you, boss. Congratulations to you and everybody else who made some profit real quick. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Oh, I put the same thing over and over. Uh, Shout out to my guy. There you go, boss. There you go. So we'll see where we go from here, guys, within this little range. Which way we're going to go from this little range here between that 563.30, 562.20. You know, what type of situation is going to happen now? Like I said, early this morning, we got to break out of that range towards the upside. But now we're back in that same exact range. Will we get a rinse and repeat back up, or will we get a reverse? So let's see where we go from here, guys. Let's see where we go. Let me see. Huh? Wait, what? ADB? AD. I think he meant, wait. ADB, where you put that at? Alright, so keep this on watch, guys. Like I said, for calls, if you want to push towards the upside, as long as you hold that 562.20 level, you have room to rotate your way back up towards the top portion of that channel. As long as you hold that level. Now, if you crack that level, again, you have room to rotate and fall back down toward the downside, towards these key areas here. Right now, we're holding on top of it. Right now, we maintain on top. Nothing major yet. No major volatility kicked in just yet. He always has I never understood that. He always says ADB for. Yeah, I know. I never noticed. I never understood what that meant either. ADB. I mean, ABD. I don't know if he meant to say add, maybe? Because I know he said add it up here. He said add it. Now 570. I know he said that, but I don't know if that's what he meant. If he meant to put that, I don't know. But ABD, I don't know what the heck that means. Well, I rarely see it. Because, I know he always calling out his alerts. He always calling out his alerts. Because he always talking about, whether he's going for calls or puts. Whether it's a 0 DTE or whatever contracts he's in. He always normally is alerted normally. Normally what he does. So we're still in this range, guys. Still nothing yet. Still nothing yet. Still nothing yet. It's getting a little bearish. Getting a little bearish. But we still haven't recracked that level again yet, though. We haven't gotten back underneath it. So this is going to be interesting to see what's going to happen from this point. So watch that 562.20 level. For puts, you want to get underneath that price point. Buyers, stay above that price point for that rotation back up toward the upside of 566 plus. Need to stop vaping. No, you're right. No. And you're right. And I know I need to stop vaping. You're right. And I can't argue with that. You're 110% right. And I just tell my, I have to, with my ADHD, bad nerves, it's like, that's the only thing that calms me down. It's vaping. Because other than that, I'm all over the place. I'm antsy. I'm fidgety. And it calms me down, but it's still no excuse. Simple age, that's my G. That's why I said no excuse. No, and I agree with you. I said in active, I agree with you. It's no excuse. You're right. You're 110% right. It just, like I said, it just does calm me down. That's why I do it. It just because other than that, man, I'm fidgety. I can't keep still. Because when you got ADHD, you cannot stay still. Even though as bad as you want to try. It's like as bad as you want to try to stay still, it's like you just I hate it. It's like that ADHD can be a pain in the ass sometimes, man, because you just cannot keep still. And then what's bad is, bad enough my kids got it. Oh, my kids even got it. That's even worse. I told you, J-Dub, patience, baby. Patience. Gotta have patience. I told you. Gotta have patience. That's why I said watch it as we pop up. We're going to see where we go from here. Keep it on watch, though. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. So right now, you're looking good right now, J-Dub. You're looking good. What time does candle close out? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. So this is what we want to see, J Dub. Make sure that that candle stays underneath that price point in that VWAP. So again, because once the next candle comes in, those areas are going to turn into automatic resistance. So let's make sure we stay underneath it. Because like I said, the reason why we got that bounce because of Tesla, for some reason, I don't know where that value came from. That just randomly jumped out of nowhere, but it didn't hold. That was just some random ass volume that popped out of nowhere. There you go, J-Dub. There you go, babe. There you go. There you go. So let's see. Can we get that pullback all the way down? Can we get that pullback all the way down to that 560 level? 560. I got my alert right at 560, boss. So like I said, sometimes you just gotta wait it out. You gotta be patient. Be patient. Be patient. So right now we got that bearish candle right now underneath the VWAP, underneath the 562.20. Good. All right. So from that point, we should be trying to continue our way down toward the downside. So keep that on watch. We're not too far from hitting that 560 level, boss. Not too far from it. Not too far from it. Man, I can't believe I missed that. Trying to make sure my guy J-Dub win, man. Because I know he was kind of panicking at first. But right now, what time it is? 1 minute left? All right, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Let's make sure we stay underneath the VWAP, stay underneath that 562.20. Right now, he's still looking good as far as pulling back down underneath till he fell back down. All right, got about 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left before the close. 20 seconds, and he's looking good as far as the pullback. With room to still pull back down to that 560 level. So let's see where we go from here in a matter of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. New candle coming in. Bam, there you go. All right, let's see where this candle goes. Let's see. Because you gap down instead of gapping up. Let's see. See, you haven't been able to hold above that 562.20. It tried to, but then you fell right back underneath it. You fell back underneath that bad boy. So we should start to pull back from this point. So let's see. So what's going to contribute and help that even more is that damn crack on Tesla. If Tesla can crack that 280 level, that's going to help SPY pull back even harder. So if Tesla can crack 280 for that pullback down toward that 275, that should help SPY pull back even lower underneath that 560. So we're going to definitely need Tesla to pull back underneath 280. We needed to get that 280 crack. Get a 280 crack that should help SPY pull back. Alright, right now we're pulling back a little bit. Right now we're at 280 on Tesla, getting into the 280 ranges. 280 range, 280 range. Because I don't think nothing else is bouncing. Let me double check. I don't think nothing else is moving, huh? Nope, because Nvidia's still falling. Google? Nope, Google ain't doing nothing. Microsoft maybe? Nope. Apple? Nope. What else? What else am I missing? I didn't went to them all. Amazon? Amazon's still kind of fading. I mean, none of them is holding. The only thing is Tesla. The only thing I see is Tesla. Because everything else is in the red. I mean, you have Amazon, Apple, and Tesla, but Apple and them is pulling back, though. It should start to pull back. I mean, you got to start pulling back. Because everything else is getting weak. Because Tesla is your top gainer out of those blue chip companies, and that bad boy is slowly fading. But we need to definitely get a crack underneath that 280. Definitely want to crack underneath 280. Because that's what's helping SPY stay up. If we could get this bad boy to freaking crack down 280, that's going to help pull SPY back in a sense. Come on, Tesla. Let's see, can we crack this 280 for these puts? Let's see, can we get this further drop back down towards this 260 range? Oops, my bad, guys. Sorry about that. I'm trying to help my guy J-Dub out, man. I'm trying to battle with him, man. I'm trying to fight through the storm with him. I'm trying to get, because everything else is pulling back. So what the hell? But like I said, the only thing holding up is damn near Tesla. It's like they keep fighting around this dang 262 20 level. Amazon. Like I said, Amazon is still looking weak. Amazon not doing too much of nothing. That bad boy still pulling back. I'm trying to go to the ones that's in green, the top gainers. The only thing I see in Apple.
9 cents. Damn whipping.
It got a little bit of a bounce on Apple, but that still look weak. It's like, but what the hell? Because everything else, the only thing that I see holding J Dub is Tesla, and that's barely holding. Because that bad boy look like it still want to start curling down, like it want to start arcing. Like I said, if we could get that crack at that 280 for that pull down to 275, I mean, that's definitely going to pull. But I don't see nothing else that's could be holding Tesla. I mean, not Tesla, but SPY up, because everything else is pulling back. I just checked everything. We checked Apple. We checked, I said Nvidia, Meta. Because all of these are still fading. That makes no sense. The only thing they have is Tesla. That's the only thing that I see. It's Tesla. I'm telling you, it's Tesla doing that crap. So what Tesla needs to do is to crack that 280. Tesla needs to crack 280. We need to see a crack at this green line. If Tesla can crack this green line, that's gonna contribute to SPY pulling back. We just gotta start cracking this bad boy. Oh man, I got one little funky trade, man. I was trying to double it. Just like I said, hell, I would have caught that one. I would have been in and out. I would have caught that one and been out on a scalp. Because it's still holding this little level here. Like it's still refusing to crack this little spot right here. Still refusing to crack this little spot right here. This little floor. What is this? Right about here. Because like right here, you're keeping those bounces right in the same key area. What level is that? Have we used that level before? I'm trying to say if well, buyers used it or sellers used it, that particular area, but not really. I do see a little bounce right around this little area back. Let me see. See, Tesla's starting to get weak. See, Tesla's getting weak now. So Tesla's starting to get weak right now, J-Dub. It's starting to get that upper shadow. We need to crack that 280.
Sevirod 24 says, "Should be so random sometimes, LMAO."
Yeah, because the only thing that was propping it up, Sebroy, was Tesla. Because you can kind of see it. I mean, they almost kind of made the same exact candles. The only thing that was holding it up was Tesla.
SPY is holding up though.
Yeah, it's holding up like right here. Like this little floor. Like right here. It's holding up this little floor here. Like right in this little range. Right around this 561.07 level. So it's kind of like, let me darken these out real quick. It's kind of like it's in this little range right here. That's why I say, man. That's why I trade. That's why I like when something like that comes out, Traedz Talks and all that. I trade early, get the hell out, wait for after the announcements and whatever. Then I go, I proceed. But yeah, because I already know it's gonna be a little wonky. It's gonna be all over the damn place. So right now it's like we in this little range right here. Like right in this little range right here where those two dash lines are. We in this little range here. That's where we at. So those floors haven't yet cracked. And then you got these areas that haven't yet broke out.
Sevirod 24 says, What do you think about a gamble play for tariffs later?
Shit. It all depends, boss. Cause, like I said, I broke down on my chart. I can see it from both.
Iran 24 says. Feeling.
Yeah, it all, like I said, all depends on what comes out. Oh, here we go. All right, let's see. Started getting the upper shadow finally. Finally getting this upper shadow. Look like it's starting to get weak now. Oh, look like it's making an H pattern. I just noticed that. Yeah, it's making an H pattern right here. Oh, there go your H. Couldn't see that crap. It's like right here. Like there go your H right here. That could possibly. Wait, what? Whoa, T, what you just said? I was like, yeah, so I thought it was a typo. That's what I said. I thought it was a typo. I thought that's what you, and I told him that. I said, I think that's a typo that you put. At first I thought it was add, but I knew you were trying to write something. Yes, I knew you was trying to say something. Who's raping? That was, I did, yeah, I gotta delete that one right there. I was like, well, I gotta delete that message. It's kind of, all right. Yeah, power hour right now, Trader Mike. Power hour right now in his range. So, sell broad. It all depends. Because, and I'm just going to be honest. The market can go either which way. Because if, like just say for instance, he put a pause on the tariffs, right? And it's bullish. You can spike back up because you still got the double bottoms of 552. You got double bottoms at 552 where the market could reverse and go up. Now, if it's negative, you could crack 552 and start to proceed back on down towards the 550s and 540 levels. That could happen. But that's what I'm saying. It all depends on what comes out of his mouth at 4 o'clock Eastern. So it all depends on what he says. Because the market can go either which way. I mean, we could continue bearish if everything is, again, if everything is bad. We can continue on down, back down towards the low 550s. If things are good, we'll find our way pushing right back into the higher 560s. So it just all depends what he says. And then don't forget Friday you got the non-farm payroll data. So it just all depends on what comes out of his mouth at 4 o'clock. So I can't even tell you what's going to happen, boss. I can't even lie to you. As bad as I wish I could tell the future and get in on these plays early, and because I knew I would do it. Trust me, I would do it if I knew it. Yeah, I mean, it's a gamble because we don't know. Like I said, I mean, right here, I can bring it up, Seb, bro. Because, like I said, I brought it up earlier. It's two different ways it can go, boss. And like I said, I can speak from it from a bullish standpoint, and I can speak about it from a bearish standpoint. So, from a bullish standpoint, if it's positive, start with the bullishness. We already got double bottoms, right? If it's good, right here, 552, you already got double bottoms, where you can get this little pullback and then that possible pushback up towards the upside, breaking you out of that downtrend, crossing you towards from the bearish side to the bullish side, if it's positive. However, if it's negative, we could possibly crack that 552 range, as I talked about before, right here, where you can pull back down this way and continue that downtrend back down towards the lows. Why this thing still moving? God dang it. My bad. But yeah, I mean, if it's negative, you'll come right back down to those areas of 552, towards those bottoms where you'll crack that bottom and start to go back down towards the 550s, 540s. So it's a possibility. It can go either which way. You'll continue that downtrend on down. So it all depends on what he says, boss. It all depends. Again, we can see it from a bullish standpoint for a possible breakout off of these double bottoms, or we can see it for continuation pullback off of these damn near double tops around that trend line when you get a trend line rejection, and continue to move back this way. So it just all depends on what comes out of his mouth. All depends, boss. But as of now, we know it's going to be a lot of fear in the market due to how the market acted before due to tariffs, where we had pullbacks. So, I mean, it's gonna be both ways. I mean, and the reason why, and I agree with Mike, because you have to think about it from both standpoints. You have to think about people that's in fear of the market on a possible decline, recession, and all that. And then you'll have buyers who may be looking at this as a low buying opportunity to push it back up towards the upside. So it's kind of double-sided. You got buyers that may be looking at it as a low potential buying opportunity to push back up. And then you have some other traders who may be still in fear that we can still decline and fall back down. So it's a limbo, boss. It's definitely a limbo. So if I knew the answer to it, I promise y'all would share this with y'all. But I don't know. That's why I say I'm waiting until after the smoke settles. After the dust settles, then I'll go from there. But till then, no. So kind of think about our earnings situation. You don't know what's going to happen before the earnings. You know, you may get some moves before the earnings, you know, where you may have buyers trying to take advantage of the opportunity and so forth. But then after earnings come out, you don't know if it's going to spike up or drop back down. Same thing with the tariff talk. We don't know what the hell is going to happen. It may spike up, may spike back down. Drop down. Don't know. Don't know, boss. Don't know yet. We'll know till afterwards because you already know all news outlets going to be posting it anyway. CNBC, Fox News, Newsmax. What else? CNN and all these other places. We'll know though. But the best thing to do beforehand was to just take advantage of this opportunity beforehand. Play the calls up, play the push back down. Just try to catch some scalps, make some type of profits, within that time. We're trying to figure it out right here. We don't know. Because after these moves here, now you're just consolidating. You're going from an up, down move, now consolidating, kind of like in the mid area. Because you didn't come all the way back down. You kind of midways. So you're just kind of going sideways right now. You're in a somewhat of a channel of these bottoms that you can't crack, which is around 561.07, and that top area of 563.30. So you're in this old area that we were in this morning before the breakout. Now you're back in that range with that area of 562.20 still in play. Because you got to keep that in mind. That's going to be a pivot point, very important price point. Below that price point, we can see possible more downside. Above that price point, we can see possible upside. So we just don't know, boss. But we got Tesla finally cracking that 580 finally. I'm 280. I keep saying 580. I'm thinking about SPY. 280 level. So we got Tesla finally, because remember I told you like it was curling on down. This thing, it was looking weak. We just needed to crack 280. If we crack 280, we possibly can fall back down to 275 level. So Tesla starting to show its weakness. So what the hell is still holding SPY up though? What is still... Let's see, because Tesla's falling, Meta's falling, Apple's still weak. It still look weak. Nvidia, it's still falling. I said Microsoft already, right? That's still fading. So yeah, everything else is still fading. Google, that's what I gotta check. Google still got to fade. So they all still fading. So I'm like, what is actually holding SPY up at this time? Like, what the hell is it? SPY should be pulling back. That's weird. Yeah, I would have had over $200, Mike. Trader Mike. Like I said before, I messed myself up. I misjudged, and I'll be honest. I had the exit. I knew where I wanted to get out at, but instead of this area, I was thinking of 570. And I'll be honest. Now, again, as I stated, where I messed up at was I forgot to look on my 180 chart that showed that we was going to have resistance around this key level. The 50 estimate was sitting around that level for that pullback down to the yellow line. So, and also another thing that I brought up for 566.97, if you go back a little bit, that was Friday's area where you got rejected at. Yeah, right here. 566.97, that was last week. 566.97, same key area. We got that nice little pullback down to 562 level. So that's what I was gonna well, not play this one, I was gonna play up here, but I misjudged it. I had my entry up here instead of here. I dropped the ball on that. I can admit it. I dropped the ball on that. Had I would have got it, and Nate Traedz and Mike, I would have showed y'all how much I would have been up. Because I already took a trade earlier. I got a little $20 profit, but that was off of this little move here. It was off of this little quick scalp here because dealing with uptrends, it's hard to catch put opportunities. So I did catch this put opportunity here from 563.30 back down to 562.20, which I caught a little $20 profit. So I caught a little quick area here. So from that point, I was gonna wait for the bigger fish, which I was anticipating. I thought was gonna hit 570 and then pull back down to 620, which again I misjudged it. Instead of putting my entry here, I put it up here. Misjudged it. Had I would have got that trade, this is how much I would have made. And like I said, I dropped the ball on that. I messed up. So had I would have caught, and I can show y'all the proof. Had I would have caught this level here instead of here, I would have got in at 83 cents for that possible push up to 250 plus, which ran all the way from them bottoms to the tops as you pull back down towards that yellow line, which would have been a $200, damn near $200 profit. Again, I looked at the wrong area. I looked at the wrong area and misjudged it. But yeah, I would have been up damn near almost $200 on that play just off of this move here. Hadn't I would have misjudged these damn tops, I would have nailed it. It's like shit. But it happens, man. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't, man. But I had a game plan behind it, but I just had the wrong entry. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking in my head that, okay, since we already was above that 559 level, remember we was in that old channel, 559, 570, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking like, okay, since we're back above 559, 560, then we could, and knowing that these buyers are trying to squeeze as much as they can before the tariff talk, they may try to squeeze it up to 570. That's what I was thinking. They was going to go towards the next whole number, which can act as a natural resistance, and I was going to get in right there for the pull back down from 570 back down to this level here. But like I said, you win some. I mean, you get them. Sometimes you don't. It is what it is. I got one little profit, but I'll take that. I'll take one little profit. I'd rather have some type of green day versus none at all or red day. So I'll wait for my next opportunity again, which probably won't be till after 4 o'clock, till after he opened his mouth, and we'll see where the market goes. Whether we get a spike or a dump, I don't know. Like I said, we'll see. We'll see. But I'm not playing this range because I don't know which way it's going. That ain't happening. I don't know which way it's going. How much I would have been up? Now I just want to do it for the fun of it. How much had I would have caught this in there? How much I would have been up? Ran up to what, 250? What was the 83 cents? Times 2 contracts, I'd have been up what on the day? That's what, 200? Yep. Damn, I've been almost the same as Mike. Mike is what? Mike, you was at what? 354? I'd have been at 334. Had I would have got that play to here, had I would have got that, I'd have been up 300 and yeah. God, dog. Me and Mike would have been up. Boss. I would have been matching you. Oh, man. Like I said, I just misjudged the entry. I misjudged the entry.
What is holding SPY SPH?
I'm about to check it, boss. But, yeah, had I would have caught this entry instead of this one, yeah, I would have definitely banked on it. Oh, man. It's all good, though. I mean, I had a game plan. Shit, I had a game plan. It just didn't go through like I thought it. I mean, I waited, but I thought it was going to break out of this level, get a little spike. It did come back down, but nope. Didn't go the way I wanted it to. It is what it is. Because I knew today was going to be a little tricky because, like I said, due to toss of the tariffs and we was on this uptrend trying to go in for a put within an uptrend, it gets a little tough. It does get a little tough. That's why it was a little tough trying to go for a put opportunity right here, which I did catch. But it was a little tough, but I got out and waited for a bigger fish. But it is what it is. SPY. Let me see what else is holding. Because like I said, Tesla's pulling back. Amazon. I got Amazon holding up slightly, but it still look bearish. Apple, bearish. AMD, bearish. Google, bearish. Meta, bearish. Nvidia, they all bearish. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell is holding SPY up if everything pulling back, like that. Unless it may start to drop in due time, it may be delaying. I think it may be.
Makes no sense.
I think it may be a delayed drop, because everything that's pulling back, it may do a delayed drop. I think he's gonna probably start to drop eventually. Because I mean, everything else is pulling back. I mean, we didn't check there all the companies: Tesla, Apple, Amazon, Nvidia. We didn't check everything. Everything is bearish. But you are in the range. You are definitely in the range right now that we have not broken out nor crack yet. So you got to keep in mind you are still in that range with that mid area of 562.20. So you're in this range right here. You have yet to break out below this line, and you have yet to break out that line, and you are still in that mid area right here. So it's just reports are out that Elon Musk is going to start stepping back from Doge. What could that mean? Well, that means that it could add excitement for Tesla in a sense, Trader Mike, because that means that if he step away from Doge, he can focus more on Tesla. So that may be a good thing, where those investors going to be looking at him towards being more focused towards Tesla, which could be a positive thing. So, I mean, it could lead to Tesla spiking. I mean, that is, if he's stepping away from that, because that was one of his main distractions was Doge. Because if you notice, that's why Tesla was dropping. You know, because he was too distracted on Doge situation versus being focused on Tesla. So with him stepping down off of Doge, those investors are going to look at him as being more focused now on Tesla's company, and which that could add excitement to Tesla to possibly push. I mean, it could. So it could be a positive thing for Tesla. I mean, it could. Boy, SPY just, I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to make of it. The only thing I can think of right now in this range, as long as you hold that 552.20, that you still got room to rotate back this way. I mean, as long as you hold above that yellow line, because you're above the pivot point with room to push that way. That's the only thing I go with, which you will be retesting at 566.97 level, because that'll be a second touch. Now, as we touch that, I can't say if it's going to be a double top or we're going to break through it. I don't know. I don't know from this point. I don't even know, because the SPYs have been kind of acting a little funky. So we'll see. I mean, but from this point and the way this is setting up, I mean, it looked like it can U-shape. It looked like it wants to U-shape back up towards the upside, like do some type of red to green move before the market closes. But like I said, psychologically, I don't know what these traders are going to be thinking towards the end of the market closing, knowing that Donald Trump is going to be speaking for the whatchamacallit. So that's the thing, because I mean, everybody's mind going to be all over the place. That's why I say I'd rather wait till after the tariff, till after all the dust settles, because I don't know what's going to be what, and I'd rather not try to guess it. So I'd rather just kind of wait it out, see what's going to take place instead of guessing this crap. Because I'm trying to figure out. Now, where's it going to be hosted at? They're not. I don't have no. What about? Let me see if Fox got anything. They may be trying to prepare before the ceremony. They're not live yet. Yeah, nothing yet. Liberation Day. We're gonna see how much liberation we're gonna have today. We're gonna see what's gonna happen at 4 o'clock. How much liberation gonna really be taking place. So we're gonna really see how much liberation gonna really be setting in America. We're gonna see what these tariffs gonna do. We gonna see. But all I can say is he better say the right thing, because if he don't, I'm gonna tell you right now, and I can show y'all from a future standpoint. If he don't, if he say the wrong thing, I'm going to show you the possibility in the room you would have to go to, even on the put side. Let me go to the puts. Let me go upside down a little bit. Watch, I'll show y'all. If you say the wrong thing, let me go back a little bit. Back. Scroll back out. If he says the wrong thing and that bad boy drops, that means your puts will be going towards that 252. Towards that, I'm not 252, 552, towards that 540 level, because that's the area where buyer stepped in what was that? That was in what? August? No, I'm sorry, September. September, you got that bounce, and that's when your puts came back down. Got that right around that 540 bounce. And if he say the wrong thing and that bad boy crack, and you go back down to that 552, you got room to possibly, just saying, depending on what he say, he better say the right thing. You don't want to see this continuation of those puts going that way off of a damn near like a bull flag pattern, where that means that we could equal to more drops coming. So you better say the right thing. That's all I know. You better say the right thing. Well, he got the opportunity. Cause right now we what? Now since we pushing back up, we what? Damn near $40 away from 600. And if he say something wrong, the further and further you are getting away from 600. So he better say the right thing. That's gonna put us closer towards 570, 580. All right, there go that little push back up, guys. 562.20. That little 562.20 push. So there you go for SPY. SPY trying to get that little push back up, trying to get that little rotation from the bottoms back up towards the top. Oh yeah, and I agree with you 110%, Trader Mike. Yeah, any which way it go, yeah, it's still a money making opportunity. Of course, I agree with you 110%. Because if you spike, towards some resistant areas, that means your contracts don't get cheaper, get lower. It'll be easy, it'll make it easy for us to set in on a put contract, ride that bad boy back on up, vice versa. If SPY drops, look for some good bouncing opportunities where your call contracts are going to be coming down to reasonable prices for the move back up. So yeah, it's a depending on how you look at it, yeah, it's a win-win situation. If you play both sides of the fence, yeah, of course. That's why I look for puts and calls. That's why I got my chart set up to where I can do this. So I can play both whenever I want to. So whenever I'm finished with one, I go to the next. Based off of my strike prices, I can play off of whatever. I can play off of a put, and I can play off of a call, depending on what they doing. Depending on what it's doing, I can look at both and play off of them bad boys. So I get in for a call, I get in for a put, I get in for a put, I get in for a call. Bam, bam, bam. Make money on both sides of the fence. So I'm good. So I'm good, boss. Any which way, I'm good. I'll find a way to make a way on both sides of that fence. Trust. Yeah, so this is how I have my setup, Trader Mike. So I'm gonna show you my setup if y'all ever want to do this. Because this is how I made it easy for me to avoid me going to the wrong contracts, because I had to learn from my mistakes. So instead of setting my contracts up underneath each other, I put them side by side. So the red code indicates calls. The yellow one indicates puts. So from that point, I have my watch list. I can take a screenshot of that. I'll show it to you. Bump it. Let me see if I can make a duplicate copy real quick. So I have one watch list. Waiting for this thing to come up. Where's it at? Oh, they're on top of each other. So I got one watch list for calls, right? I got one watch list for calls. And then I have another one right underneath for puts. See that? See how I wrote it down? Contract puts, contract calls. So from that point, all I do is I have my ladder right on the side. Let me bring it down. Right on the side of this bad boy, like this. So all I do, figure out my strike prices from calls and puts, and I put them into my watch list. So like, say for instance, where we at right now as far as SPY? Where we at right now? 563. So if I wanted 563, I'll go to 563 calls. I'll put that into my chart. Bam, bam, bam. Go to red. See how that already set up. Boom, that changes here. If I want to go for a put, let's say back down to 560, then I go for a put. Go here, puts, bam, bam, done. So once I'm done with my ladder, I go into my charts. Go into my charts, see on how these bad boys are looking, how these bad boys are setting up. If I like them, I'll take my puts, my put ticker, I'll slide it down here, and it saves. See, it'll save in this little area here. 560, you can see right here, I got it based on my strike price, my delta, my volume, open interest, and so forth. That's for puts. If I like my calls, I'll do the same exact thing, go to the upper one, which is saved up in this little bracket up here. So I have everything set in motion. Wait, why didn't it save it? Why is it not saving? Should have saved in it. Yeah, I don't know why it's not doing it, but it should have done it. Should have saved on my calls. But yeah, so like anytime I'm interested in a certain stock and I already got them lined up, all I do is click the button. So if I want to go for a certain call, I click it, my chart changes. If I want to go for a certain put, click this, my chart changes. See? If I go to 58, bam. And I just make it as easy as possible. And that's about the easiest way I do it. So I had to make it neat and nice where I can play and focus. That's how I did it, boss. That's how I did. That's how I have my setup. That's literally how I have my setup. So I can watch both. Based off of both of my strike prices. Wherever we're going. You know, whether I'm looking for a strike price on calls up to 566. If I'm looking for puts back down to 560, whatever, I just do them like that. I just play out for the rotations. You know, if everything is holding up, okay, ride my calls on up, boom, close out my calls. Oh no, okay, now switch over to my puts. See if this level is gonna hold. Okay, go in for a possible opportunity here for a pull back down, lock it up, done. That's it. About the easiest you can put it. Easiest way to do it. I just play it based off my strike prices on where, you know, the areas I think it can go. Squazzy, what's up, boss? Squazzy, what's up, boss?
Squazzy is now following on Twitch.
Senate calls for 5T increase in debt ceiling to debt ceiling. So that's just like right here, boss. Okay, look, let me pick out. Okay, watch. Let me show you for example. So say for instance you was going for a call, and you was at these bottoms, right? And you were looking for, let's say, what, 565 strikes. Let's see how you're looking on the 565. Let me see how this one looking, because I know it's getting closer and closer towards the market close, because I know it ain't gonna be very volatile, because I know it's gonna be soon becoming worthless. Let me just see how it's looking though for today. So let me go to calls, which should switch out my contracts. See, there you go. See, all you go based off of these bottoms on where you think that is gonna go. So even if you're not trying to aim for it to go all the way up to 66, get to somewhere close to it. You know, like 64, 65, where it's a reasonable area where you get in the bottoms. See how it's playing off these bottoms? Getting these bottoms, and it's doing the same exact pattern. See that? It's doing the same exact setup that SPY is doing. That's it. Catch these bottoms at around 64 cents. Look where you at now. Off of what? Strike price, 565. Catching these bottoms down here. Bottoms held, your bottoms held. So even if I do this, if I go here, bottoms held, just like it held on your SPY situation. See that? Bottoms held. Bottoms held, reverse spike, reverse spike. See that? It's doing the same exact thing. All you do is just watch how your SPY is setting up your price points and just base it off of them. That's it. Yeah, it's about the easiest way to put it. About the easy way to do it. Trimming to close, reduce risk until 4 o'clock. Okay. What was your entry, Tariq? What was your entry, boss? What you got? Oh, you said I know you said what you had 576, right? What was your entry? Yeah. What was your entry level? But yeah, guys, that's how I do my contracts when it comes down to my options. That's how I do it. I just use SPY. I go off of the strike prices off the areas that we at around, and that's how I do it. That's literally how I do it. So say for instance I missed this opportunity up. Now I'm waiting on a put.
Squanza says, I'm scared to do anything.
Well, we do have the Traedz Talk coming out, but you do have this rotation right now, boss, from these bottoms where you did recover from that 561.70.07. Back on top of that 562, that's your pivot point. Right back on top of 562.20. Now, the reason why who's calling me? Yeah, so the reason why I have this set up is because you can see the rotation that took place this morning. From what price point? 562.20. You ran on up to what? 566. You can see the rotation from the yellow line to the red line. So right here, look like a rinse and repeat, right? From the yellow line to possibly the red line. So it looked like you're rotating right back up to retest that area. So that's about it. Yeah, I mean, the reason why I ain't jump in, I ain't know what the hell SPY was doing, to be honest. I ain't know it was pulling back, bouncing. I ain't know. It was just, it threw me off. I was like, ugh. I ain't know what the hell it was doing. You got room to push right back to this area here, guys. Red to green. U-shaped pattern. Red to green.
City says, told you we're going up, LOL.
Nah, you called it. Nah, you called it. Sid, you did call it. That's why I was mainly watching this area. Cause like I stated, I said if you hold above 552, say 562.20, yes, you got room to go up. If you stay underneath it, then you got room to possibly go back on down. That's why I said that was your pivot point. That was your make or break area. I said above it, you got room to go up. Below it, you got room to come back down. I just didn't know right here. I just didn't know what we were gonna do in this range right here because 1 minute Tesla pulling back, it looked like it's weakening and falling. Looked like he was damn near downtrending, but that's why I didn't jump in or do anything. I just wanted to see what this bad boy was gonna do. So I just wanted to see what it was gonna do from that point. But I ain't jump in. Cause I know we get closer and closer towards 4 o'clock. I'm just like, it's like I just rather wait to see what's gonna happen. I mean, y'all can take risk on it. I mean, y'all go for it. I mean, again, play the setup. If you want to take it, take it. I just didn't know what the hell Spy wanted to do. But seemed like Tesla held. So this Spy hold. So let's see. That boy still trying to get that push. It got room to go up back up towards that 566, 97 level. I mean, you do got room to still go back up to retest for a second opportunity. Like I said, I just didn't know what it was gonna do. Wait, where?
City says. After that fourth candle was validating 561.07 floor seemed like a bear trap.
Wait. Wednesday the 26th between. Wait. That don't make no sense. Wait, they want me to re-upload a file? I already sent the file. They want me to resend it again? Man, how many times I sent this file like 5 times? Man, doing well, boss. Like I said, I mean, I tried to go for another put opportunity right here, but like I said, I had missed my entry. I mean, well, I had it up here versus here, so I had kind of messed up that opportunity right there. So I mean, I dropped the ball on that. Well, other than that, I mean, I got one little trade. I mean, I got one little trade on it. Yep, there you go, guys. Getting that little possible push for that spike back on up. Getting that little push back on up. Because what is the plan? No, I ain't swinging. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not swinging. I'm not swinging nothing. I'm not swinging not a damn thing till tomorrow. After the tariff and all of that is out of the way. Matter of fact, what's tomorrow? Do we have what we have coming out tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday, right? We normally have what? Jobless claims.
LOL.
We normally have what? Jobless claims on Thursdays. What else we got besides jobless claims tomorrow? International trading goods, jobless claims. That's all gonna be at 8:30. PMI composite is gonna be at 9:45. I have ISM that's gonna be at 10. That's gonna really be it. So we're gonna have a lot of news at the beginning of the market, around 9:45 to 10. That's gonna be after the 8:30. From 8:30 to 10. In other words. Yeah, I'm not trading crap. I mean, I'm not swinging nothing. I'm not. I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait. Normally, like a lot of boss, what I normally do is like when I go for swing trades, what I normally like to do is do it on Fridays, depending on how we setting up. You know, like especially if we're coming down, like falling down, I expect a gap down. You know, I like to do something like that. Or like if we're going up, I like to expect a gap up, you know, going into the next week. So I really like to pinpoint my swing trades normally on Fridays going into the following week. That's normally what I like to do. But we'll see. We'll see what we get for the rest of the week from tomorrow and Friday. Yep, there you go with Tesla spiking back up to 285. You break that 285, you got room to possibly push up to 290. So
City
right now
says,
you're in this little range.
Swining 1 TSM 200C.
Yeah, I mean, what I was gonna do, City. I was gonna wait till after the talks of the tariffs come out, then go from there. You know, like to kind of debate on how how I want to do my swing trades from Thursday to Friday going into next week. So, because I want to see what the market is gonna do. You know, are we gonna go for actual breakout, or will we hit some hitting certain areas where we'll start to actually fall back down? So, So that's what I'm like, because I just don't know how the market is going to react around 4 o'clock. I mean, nobody knows. We don't know. I'm just being reasonable. I don't know. I mean, yeah, we're going up, but are we going to stay up? We don't know what's going to come out of his mouth. We don't know what he's going to say.
This is just me being a degenerate, LOL.
No, but you got that though, Queen. I mean, you a boss. I'm talking about for me because I'm doing a small account challenge. I'm saying for me, I have to take less risk. Like y'all have, with the account size y'all have the room to do it. But with a smaller account, I have to be a little bit more safe. Until I get to a certain level. But I understand what y'all doing, and I salute y'all for that. But no, man, y'all great traders because y'all earn those profits to have fun with it.
City says.
Yeah, so I mean, salute to y'all. Like y'all earn that right to do that. I mean, you, City, and Tariq, all of y'all, because y'all came from City, because I know you came from an area. I mean, you just didn't have money put in your pockets and things like that. You had to work to get to where you at. Learning from your mistakes to be the trader that you are. Same thing with Tariq, and that's why I'm so proud of you guys, man. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all have now the room to do so. I mean, and I couldn't be more proud of you guys, man. I couldn't be more proud of y'all. And I know right now with the small account challenge sometimes it can be a pain in the ass because I can't do what I want to do, but I mean I'm still making ways. Nah, don't hate yourself, boss. I mean, we human. We're human. We get our emotions take place. Like man, boss, you killing it. You came a long ways. Like I said, you started from a small account. Now you in a 6-figure range. Come on, man. How could you hate yourself? How could you hate yourself? But nah, just take your time, man. Just take your time and understand the setups. Why do you think when I trade, I'm so cool, calm, and collected? Like, I don't jump in right then and there. What do I normally do? Wait. I normally wait on setups. I'll be patient about it. I wait for the overall outcome, the overall looks, to see what the tops is, play within a range, see what the market is doing, and play from there. That's all I do. I don't rush anything. I look at the overall pattern to put myself in a better position to understand it even more. Just like I said right here, as long as you held that 562.20, you had room to rotate your way up to what? 566. But what did I have to do? I had to sit back and analyze to realize the rotation, understand the price points, understand the range, and play off of the range. That's it. Yeah, but the thing is, Tariq, you survive. See, did you see the key word you just said? You said, I am still in disbelief. I survived. What's the key words? You survived. Now, take that experience, learn from it, and just do better. We're human. We make mistakes. It's all about learning from our mistakes to be better people, better traders, better everything. That's what life is about. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. Even the most top-notch trader make mistakes. Now, you do have some traders that hide shit. They always show they show green, but don't ever want to show red. They always want to hide all their losses, but then want to show their gains. You got those type of traders that do that crap. Which is why what I do, I put my P&L right on the side. I don't hide nothing. I got nothing to hide. Hide for what? I got what I got to be ashamed about. I made the choice to make if I made the choice to make a dumb trade, I made the dumb trade. I need to own up to it. Not hide it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm proud of you guys, man. Queen, Tariq, City. I'm proud of you guys, man. You guys killing it, man. But like I said, Queen, the main thing is like to find good entries. Use like I said, go use your chart patterns. From your, like I said, with me I use a 180, my 180-12, Sometimes on my 15-minute time frame, all I do, the God tells truth, is I minimize this, and all I do is just look at the patterns. Like what happened in the past. What areas did bears come in aggressive? What areas did bulls come in aggressive? See right here? Why did I put that 566.97, Queen? Based off the past, right? Because where did we get rejected at? Where did the bears come in more aggressive? Around 566.97, right? So that was the area where we got rejected at. Where? 566, where? 97. But you see how I took the past and brought it into the present? That's all I did. That's all I did, Queen, was just take that and just play the channel. Play those areas, because that's an area we haven't broken yet, so that's still considered resistance. So that's how you have to do it. And put it like this, when it comes down to your entries, because you're not going to always have a perfect entry. You're not. Because even when I took my trade today, I didn't have a perfect entry. That's why I had to go with 2 contracts. Like, that's why you see it. I had one at what, 35? No, I had one at 44 cents, and I had one at 35 cents. Because what did I do? I spread out my contracts. I didn't go in my contracts all together in one area. No, I had to give it some room. I had to give it some time to kind of exercise itself on down. So what did I do? I put a contract at one area. I put another contract in another area. And then we wound up moving back up towards the upside to where I was able to sell both of them at the same time. But you're not going to always get a perfect entry. But if you want, again, one of the safest way to do it, if you want to do it like that, once you start to identify yourself with the range, price range that we're in, and whether you're going for a call or put, start with one contract. Nothing is wrong with that. Go with one contract to test it. If that level holds and we moving up, okay, if you want to add more to it, add more to it. Test it with one instead of going all in, just to be on the safe side to make sure that, okay, that level is holding. It is going in the direction I want it to go. Okay, now I can add more contracts and, do what it do. Because 9 times out of 10, those areas, you're going to test it more than one time. You're going to test it. You're going to have some little pullbacks where you're going to get a little dip, but then it's going to recover. And then it corrects itself. So you got to give it time to do that. There's no perfect entry. It's only a safe entry and a dangerous entry. That's it. There's no such thing as a perfect entry. It's a safe entry and a dangerous entry. That's about the only thing I can say. So focus on working on a safe entry versus a dangerous entry. Now, dangerous entries are when you're just jumping into the damn market and you don't even know the prices. You don't even know what the market is doing. You don't even know what pattern it is in. You don't even know what range is in. But you just see the market moving, and so you just jumping in. You don't have an exit strategy. You don't have none of that. You don't know how high it's gonna go. You don't even know if you jumped in at the tops already. I mean, that's the thing you have to sit back and analyze sometimes, Queen, because that's what I had to do. I had to realize and understand. Okay, let me get the market some time to adjust itself, especially at the beginning of the market. That's why if you notice, half of the traders will say 15 minutes. Wait 15 minutes until the market settle. Wait the 15 to 30 minutes as the dust settle. Then from that point, go from there. And that's what I started doing. Because sometimes I don't even trade, and I'll be honest, I don't always trade like, at the beginning of the market, depending on what what it's doing. Sometimes I may wait out a little bit, because I had to think about it. 9:30, we may have 9:45 economic data. We may have 10 o'clock economic data. We may have something that's going to create some type of effect on the market. So after all of that settles out, then I'll make a decision. Now, based off of my chart patterns and the way things that may set up, if I know that we already buy resistant areas, I can play off of that immediately because I know where the resistance is. But if you're jumping into the market not knowing anything, you're not knowing resistance, you're not knowing support, you're not knowing the price ranges, you don't know how high it can go, you don't know how low it can go, and you're just diving into, diving into a pool, not even knowing how deep the damn water is, But sit back and again, and what you do is you don't just go off of, and what I'm saying is, Queen, don't just go off of one intraday. Like today, you don't have to just go off of one intraday movement. Go back a little bit. Minimize it. Go from today, yesterday, day before, to kind of get an idea. Okay, where the price points are going. Okay, Monday and Tuesday. Okay, what levels did we climb out of, or what levels did we fall from, to get an idea of what the market is doing. But overall, what did I show y'all the channel setup? But remember that? I still remember the channel. What was it? 570. I'm trying to remember all my numbers all together. 570, 559, that channel, let me see. All I did was step back and see the bigger channel to see exactly, how the market could possibly move. 559, I think. 559. Oh, 559. So I got this whole range. All I did was take, what was it at? So look right here. Look right here, Queen. See, look. What range were we in? Since Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, a whole complete week. Look at this. A whole complete week played the same exact ranges. And what I mean by ranges, I mean bottoms and tops. 570, 570, 570, 559. 559 for a whole entire week where you just could have played that range over and over and over, where you could have made money on the downside and the upside by just remembering these type of levels. Okay, I know if the market moves up to 570, 9 times out of 10 sellers going to come in. We're going to pull back down to what? 559. All right, let me get out of my put. Let me switch over to a call. Now we have 559. Let me see if we can push our way back up to 570. All right, let me get out of a call. Let me go back to a put. Oh, now we switch it back down to 559. Let me switch out of a put, go back for a call. Now we push up to 570. Now breaking out of. But you see what I mean? By just simply playing the ranges. Not getting caught in it is. Not getting caught in it is. Not getting caught in this, but looking at the overall areas where you bounce, rejected. So you see how we stay in that same range? All you gotta do is play the same ranges over and over and over until you broke out above that level. Yeah, that's it. And that's all, Queen, that's all you do. Because you're gonna have those times where the market's gonna be choppy. But if you look at the overall sense, play the range until you either break out or crack that level, because that's a strong resistance at that point. This is a strong this is a strong support at this point. That's a strong resistance at this point. So you know psychologically where bears are sitting at, aka sellers, and you know psychologically where buyers are sitting at, aka bulls. And that's it. And then look what happened right here. We broke out of 570, then look where you fell back underneath. Another opportunity. 570, 570, 570, and look where you fell back down to. 559. Did you crack that 559 for that rotation down to what? 550. And I told you, remember, and Tariq was here when I said that. I said, Tariq, we already went on the upper rotation above 559. We could be setting up for a lower rotation of 559. Because you leave for 559, you return to 559. You leave for 559, you return to 559. You'll always eventually find your way back to what? 559. You leave from 559, you return to 559. You leave from it, return to it. Leave from it, return to it. Leave from it, return to it. But you see what I'm saying? So now, from this point, now that we got a back above 559 level, where all the buyers are trying to go to, that upper portion of that channel, which is what? 570. But you see the rotation? But look, quick, step back. Same channel, right? Same channel. Bottoms, 550. Mid, 559. Tops, what? 570. See that? After all of that, you still ranged around them same price points. 550, 559. Where's those buyers trying to go now? They're trying to get that rotation from those bottoms to what? The tops. You see the rotation? Climbing up from bottoms, mids. You know where they're trying to go. 570. That's what I was anticipating earlier, but we ain't get it doing intraday. That's why I got pissed off. That's why I was like, ugh. So, but yeah, that's it, Queen. That's it. Once you start to identify yourself with those ranges, play the ranges. Because we know psychologically where buyers are trying to go. They're trying to go to 570. We know exactly where they're trying to go. So, I ain't gonna lie. This is what I thought they was going to push today towards 570. That's why I wanted to go for my put. Back down to these lows. That's what I wanted. That's what I thought we was going to get. But I was like, we ain't get it. I ain't gonna lie, I want it now. Don't get me wrong. Depending on what he says, that 570 could possibly, I'm just saying possibly. Don't quote me on it. That level, as we go up back up to 570, could possibly turn back into resistance. But we'll see what's going to happen or how the market is going to react at 570. Because we seen before what happened at 570 when we came back underneath. Right here, for example. You fell back underneath. 570, fell back down to what? 559. Crack 559. Oops, sorry about that. 559 down to what? Your lows? 550. So let's see how the rotation is setting up this week. Let's see how can we put this together. Because I already called out the rotation from last week. We talked about the upper rotation above that yellow line and the lower rotation below that yellow line. Now that we got the lower rotation, now we back moving up. So in other words, now we back in this range here. We back in this range. 559, We're back in this area here, 559, 570. So we know that 570 is going to be resistance because you got to keep in mind, when we were in that range, look at the range we were in. 559, 570, 570, 559. So we know 9 times out of 10 where resistance is going to be sitting at, 570. Focus and pay close attention to that rotation from that yellow line to that red line, which is what? 570. So we know where buyers are trying to go now. From that yellow line to what? 570. So we know where they're trying to go. What's up, Tango? What's up, boss? So 2 minutes, guys. Gonna soon be heading on out. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Keep it on watch. Don't forget about Donald Trump. We'll be speaking at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern for the Rose Garden ceremony. So keep it on watch to see on how the market is going to react. So if we want to see definitely more upside, we definitely want to see a break above 570. If not, we'll see a simple repeat of 570 tests for a possible pull right back down to that range of what? 559. If everything is successful, we want to see a breakout above 570, hold above 570, where we can stay above the upper range. So keep in mind, see what the market is right now?
Short-term trade.
Yeah, so look so
AMD.
Short-term trading.
Tango.
Let's see, boss. You said Nvidia? Let's see. Well, right now, as far as Nvidia, you still need that 112 level. 112 is still holding up as resistance. That's the area you need to break back above is 112. That's going to be that strong resistance. Tesla for sure is going to be 285. If they can get that 285 push, you got room to push up 290. So watch 285 on Tesla. SPY, like I said, we already know where that main brick wall is going to be at, right at 570. Because like I said, we tried to break above that channel before. Then we fell right back in that channel between the red line and yellow line. Right back in that channel, 570, 559. So if it's successful, we want to see a break above that price point, which we will be back in this upper range, back towards these high point prices here. If that is resistance, we're going to hit that. If we don't get a successful tariff talk, that's going to turn back into resistance, where we will play within this range from 570 back down to 559. Whew! All right, guys, about to be heading on out. Had a great talk with you guys today. Great trade. Like I said, so right now, based off of this setup right now that we got right now going on, based off this 15-minute time frame, we are rotating back up towards that 570 level. So it depends on what he says from this point. What we want to see is a break above that 570 range, putting us back in this high area here, where we can stay within this little range here, which is around 577 to 576 range here, which we can hold this key level. Because put it like this. If the buyers can turn 570 to a floor, hold that floor, then we can focus on the higher price points, 575 or the 580. We'll be from 570, 575, 580 in this range here. So that's why we need to get a breakout above 570, where we can have a higher channel, versus getting us out of this channel, which we're still stuck in as of now. We're still stuck in this range. So if everything's good, we want to see a breakout above 570, turn that 570 to a floor where we can focus on being in this range now, 570, 575 to 580 level. That's what we want to see. If not, if it's bad, then that 570 will remain resistance, where you will pull back down towards the 559s and possibly back down, where you'll go up and start to fade your way right back down, still within that channel. You'll go up and then start to fade your way back down based off of what price point? 570. So keep that on watch. Had a blast, man. Let me give everybody their love and shout out. Let me give some love to Tango. Thanks so much for coming in. Ingrid, y'all beautiful couple, y'all, man. Y'all keep it going, man. Y'all are my inspiration. Thank y'all. Y'all keep love alive. Y'all keep hope alive. Thank y'all. Squazzy, shout out to you, Boss City. You already know what time it is, Queen. We'll catch you tomorrow, see what's going to take place. J-Dubs, congratulations. Cellbroy, shout out to you, Boss, as well. D-Nice, you know what time it is on that as well. I think that is everybody so far that we got. Let me go ahead and give some shout-outs. Shout out to my Tradecaster team, my day ones. Love y'all to death. Y'all know what time it is. And I do apologize for being out early, but had an emergency.
Peace.
City, you too, Queen. Like I said, we're going to knock it out tomorrow. We'll see what the market going to do. Once the Terror Talk, we're going to be ripping the streets in this bad boy.
Semler says, thanks, boss. Have a blessed rest of your day.
Man, you too, Queen. I hope you and the loved one have one too, Queen. Thank you so much for coming through, and thank you for your love and support. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Wait, what was it? Today's the second, right? I'm looking at the wrong damn thing. All right, here we go, guys. Let me give a shout out to, I apologize. Give a shout out to Tariq, Engineer, Jenna, Trader Mike, Insider, Thunder. Who else we had in the building? Active, thank you so much for coming through too as well, boss. Appreciate you. But keep it on watch, guys. Don't forget, 4 o'clock, Donald Trump will be speaking about the tariffs. 4 o'clock Eastern at the Rose Garden ceremony. Do not forget about that. We're going to keep it on watch to see on what type of impact it's going to have on the market, whether we get a spike up or pull right back down. Keep that on watch. Who else we had in the building? Queen, shout out to you. Congratulations. And the job well done, Queen. You're doing, like I said, you're doing an amazing job. So I'm going to be with you. I'm going to be rocking and rolling with you and Engineer. So I got y'all back. So I told y'all that. Green Day, shout out to you too, boss. You know what time it is. Congratulations on everything. Adrian, shout out to you, boss. Nate Trey, shout out to you as well, and congratulations on your profits as well, boss. But like I said, more money making opportunities take place. We're gonna see what's gonna happen after the talks of the tariffs. We'll see where we go from here. I think that's everybody for the day. And hoops, you already know what time it is, boss. Thank you so much for coming through. Hope you have a blessed one, man. Like I said, guys, if you are new to my channel, man, please do your boy a favor and go to my YouTube channel, and y'all already know what to do. Go to Traedz TV, smash that subscribe button. We are on that road to 1K subs.
Lol.
Oh, what you got, Queen? Hold on, let me see what you say. Wildcat. Oh, man, see, they doing these random spikes, but watch out the 4 o'clock. We'll see if they're gonna hold. But yeah, guys, if you already subscribed, do your boy a favor. Like I said, just comment, share, and like. Hit the like button. And like I said, we are on the road to 1K subs, trying to get monetized for these videos for Twitch. All you gotta do is follow or subscribe to avoid the ads, which is not my fault. That's Twitch's rules, not my fault. Don't judge me. Don't you dare judge me. But yeah, guys, other than that, man, had a blessed one, man. So let me go ahead and sign on off. Hope everybody have a blessed night. Let's get ready for tomorrow. We do have the jobless claims and so forth coming out tomorrow, and we'll see on how the market is going to react after the market, after hours, going into tomorrow based off of the tariff talk. We're going to see whether we're going to get a spike up or start to come back on down. Keep that on watch. Like I said, if we want to see more upside, we want to see that break above 570. If everything is bad, we may be falling right back underneath that 559 level. Keep that on watch as well to see which way the market is going to continue Thursday and Friday. So, stay blessed, stay safe. See everybody tomorrow for Throw It in the Bank Thursdays, and we'll get ready to rock and go roll and finish this week out on the green. So you already know what I'm about to say before I head on out. You know what time it is. Maximize your reward, minimize your risk, always put great over greed, and you will succeed every single time. Till then, guys, stay blessed up, man. Love y'all, and congratulations, and many more blessings to come. Y'all stay safe. Peace.